tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your crumpets together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meech.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meech. It's time to dish tea with Big Meech. It's time to dish tea with Big Meech. It's time to dish tea with Big Meech.
Darling.
And hello. Hello. What's going on? I just heard that in my head. Hello. Okay. What's going on? What is going on to all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my tea leaf readers, my tea brewers, and my pot stirrers, honey? What is in your world, honey? What's your tea? It's another glorious day, my darlings. I know you got all of your crumpets together. Why? Because you know what it is. It's time to dish tea, and you are dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meech. What's up? Child, it's been one of those days, honey. We had a hot day today. And, I didn't realize how hot it was, child, because I had an event to go to. We went to go and say hello to everybody. So we were in a plethora of places. Passionate Riders Car Club and Passionate Riders Outreach Ministries. We got invites. And so we wanted to make sure that we had some kind of representation at the different events because all of us were not going to make everything, right? So a few of us went over here, a few of us went over there. I went to one. This was ATL Street Life Riders. They are a Jeep organization. Okay, everybody got Jeeps, and so they were doing the topless ATL, where everybody had their Jeeps. They had the tops down and this, that, and other, and all of that, or no tops at all, And so I wanted to come and lend my support from representing Passionate Riders Car Club. Well, honey, what I loved about what they did was anybody who was not a Jeep was not able to park in the main area, okay? They had a separate parking spot for non-Jeeps, okay, which was cute. But the thing of it was, for me, it was all about the networking because now it's trying to get infused and, see who's who and this, that, and the other. There was a couple of folks that I talked to, the people who were part of the organization and things said they know that we were there for a reason. But a lot of the children that were there, honey, they were into their own little cliques or whatever. So trying to break that was a little difficult. I'm in my colors, so I had my jacket on, my vest rather. But child, that vest in this damn heat was not doing me, honey. Okay, I sat up there and got socked up with that heat immediately. Okay, I'm sitting up here, I'm dripping wet and carrying on. I'm like, oh God, wait. Okay, it was not coot. Okay, but if you go up on my Facebook wall, you will see the live that I done. I was trying to make sure that we got footage of a lot of the Jeeps that were there. They had some wonderful, wonderful Jeeps. I'm not sure if they were having a show. I'm sure that they were because I saw some of the Jeeps that had little like rubber duckies and things on them. They had little symbols, and one of them had a piece of paper on it. So I think that was the write-up of what they were in, what category they were competing in. And so that's what I thought had happened. But nonetheless, I went out there to go and support the children. But this is what it was, child. Let me tell you something. You try to support the little Black businesses and things that were there, right? And I said, well, I'm going to go over here to the little vendors, and I thought I was going to get me something to eat because the ribs were, they were sitting up there, the ribs was just everything. And y'all know I can't process beef, in steak and carrying on. I can't process beef like that anymore. I could do it when it's in ground hamburger, but I can't do it any other kind of way. And I see that I think they had beef ribs out there and carrying on. I was like, oh my God, honey, that would have just been everything, right? But I went over to the water ice man, right? And he got the flavored water, ice things or whatever. It come in blueberry and mango and this and this. And it's not the slushy. It's the kind of look like sorbet. Okay. But yeah, I sat up there and I said, okay, listen, honey, because I'm trying to be cute, man. Be cute. I said, all right. Well, what is the special? The super special. And I said, well, just give me a large, because I wanted to see what the difference between the large and the quart, because the large was like $9 and the quart was $15. He said, well, I don't have any quarts. I said, okay, that's just God telling me that I didn't need it. Okay. Boom. Well, the large cup, y'all know, they had the clear cup, but y'all know the big red cups that we use for drinking and carrying on. When you got your red cup at the cookout. So that's what it was. It was that size. But baby, when I tell you, he said it was super. I mean, the special. Baby, it's already flavored ice water. Okay, So it became a mixture of everything. It was all the flavors. Okay. Then he topped it with sprinkles. We had sweet and sour patch kids. We had the damn sugary worm things. He even had the damn, now listen, this is what got my heart. Y'all remember the gummy fish that we used to have as kids, the fish? Okay, bitch, he had the fish. He done had cotton candy. And he had a goddamn one of the little swirly, cute little sucker things, a sucker. He put that in and then topped it off with a goddamn umbrella. Okay. Baby, but y'all better be glad I'm not diabetic, because bitch, just two spoonfuls should have sent my sugar to 750. Okay. It was good. Okay. But of course, it's ice. So as it's melting or whatever, I'm trying to drink it. I'm drinking it and carrying on. Baby, just to drink it alone, honey, it's just like y'all remember in House Party when the baby was pouring the sugar in the Kool-Aid, grape or red, okay, and making the Kool-Aid, and he just pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring and keep on pouring. Well, that's what I got. I got a cup of syrup. Okay. Because now they done melted down or whatever, child. So now I have vowed, and I got in here at about 5:30 because it started at 1. I didn't want to get there right away or whatever. So I got there around about 3:30-ish. Okay. I left it about an hour later because, like I said, being there, I just wanted to represent the crew and carrying on, so we can have some representation there. Make sure somebody from the organization saw me so that they know that we were there. I got my jacket on. I'm the only person there in colors because somebody asked me, oh, you ride for a motorcycle? I said, no, we're a car club. She said, oh, I didn't know y'all had vests. I said, yeah, honey. She said, well, I'm in a motorcycle club, but I don't have a motorcycle yet and carrying on. I said, oh, okay. As she walked off, I was trying to get the name of it, but I flashed my name and carrying on. Telling folks about our program coming up because we got a couple things coming down the pipeline and all of that. I got you, baby. I'm coming. So Yeah. So, you know, be that as it may, honey. But, honey, that there is that. Come on, Nick.
She was asking you that because you know a lot of them can't wear, the other car clubs are not allowed to wear black vests like we are
Right.
because you have to be stamped by a motorcycle club and we
Uh-huh.
are. So you should have been like, cause we stamped.
Yeah.
She probably would, cause she was trying to see what the hell.
Uh-huh.
Cause you see like other clubs, they got their
Yeah.
vests, but they not black.
Right. Right. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. But
Was
yeah,
it a good time? Why you get all that stuff in that damn water?
girl, listen, I told them to give me the special, right? And it was $2 more. So I said, well, what's the special? I thought it was gonna be liquor, right?
That would listen. You ain't hear me down. Well, you couldn't hear me, but I was there. And I said, "Was it liquor in it?"
Okay. And everybody kept asking me that, was it liquor? I said, I don't think so because they're letting kids come over here to buy it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I thought the super, you know, you
special.
pay for the special, it was gonna be that or whatever, you know. But he got doing all this damn cotton candy and this and that and the buzzard and
Baby,
the
I guess that. See, here go another thing where we turning into our pants. Baby, I'm old school. Just give me a damn water ice. And whatever flavor I'm feeling that day. Most of the time, lemon.
Okay.
Lemon takes me over the. I be like a little kid. I start dancing and everything. But all that other shit, like I want the water ice.
Mm-hmm.
All the candy and all that stuff in there. Y'all trying to kill us. Y'all know we are.
Girl, right. So listen, I vow that I'm going to be drinking water for the rest of the night. So say,
The watermelons are back at the damn supermarket. So y'all know, baby, this what keeps me from eating a whole bunch of stuff. Y'all see, I've been eating a lot of sunflower seeds, which I really love eating sunflower seeds. But if I can't find the ones that don't have the low sodium, then I had to back up.
Okay.
That's how I start.
Okay. Listen, I need to get some watermelon because on the rind, the white part,
yeah,
on the rind, they got all that citrulline in it, honey. And the citrulline is good for the male ego, if you will, honey. He got a big ego.
Got a big ego.
Got a big ego.
Well, you should boil it. You should boil it and make some tea with it.
Oh, hello. Yeah. And I got a couple other things up in here. Baby, listen to me very carefully. I'm about to get my cauldron up and running again.
Oh, baby. Woo! Well,
I did something up in here the other day because my daughter was sitting up here saying that she went to the hospital twice in the same week, child. And it's bothered me because they Emory Midtown, yeah. Emory Midtown talking about something that they couldn't find nothing, whatever. First they said she had fluid on her. But then the other day she had I had left to go to a meeting. She had a damn seizure in the damn bathroom and I fell out and shit.
Oh my God, is she okay?
And yeah, she fine. She ended up going to the hospital. And she said they end up telling her that she's been stressed and whatever the stress, they said, child, that'll kill you because it's been putting a lot of strain on it. And she asked me, she said, well, how can stress kill you? I said, honey, stress can kill you because you're holding everything in and it's attacking your body.
It's attacking your body.
Body will, if you're not, this is what happens when folks bottle up anger, bottle up, you know, if they're you know, got something on their mind they need to say, want to say something that's bothering them. If you don't release it,
it builds up.
It's going to build up and it starts to fuck with you internally.
Remember, the old people used to say it too. Stress kills.
Yeah, stress will kill you, honey.
Even though they were stressed all the way the fuck out.
Right. But
they knew.
But they knew how to find avenues of release. Okay. And so oftentimes that's what it is. And I know, well, I know a lot of it is because, you know, I done told everybody who's been living with me, honey, that June 1st is cutoff.
Right.
You know, and I know that's bothering her because she's like, okay, what am I going to do? And carrying on. But you've been knowing this since November. Okay. When I came home from Detroit after burying my mama, honey, I told everybody, no.
I remember.
Because I need 2 years of just being by myself.
Baby.
At least 2. I need 2. because I got to heal, I got to process, and I've got to cleanse. Okay, I've got to cleanse. So the occasional overnight won't be a problem, but the dewdrop beans that cannot stay for 2 weeks that turn into 6 months, no.
Yeah.
We can't do those.
Listen, we both be mostly in the same goddamn place most of the time. And you need your peace. You need your peace. You have to release.
Right.
You know, the other day, I start doing some reflection on what happened the night before Mother's Day, right?
Uh-huh.
And I showed my ass.
Right.
But as I did some reflection on it, I'm realizing I'm angry because I still haven't had time to mourn.
Right.
And this is the first time I didn't get to hear, little girl.
Uh-huh.
Because I be trying to call her first.
Right.
She'll call me. She'll do like we do for birthdays.
Right.
And call
Right.
12:01.
Okay. Right.
Anything for us. We at 12 o'clock, everybody trying to call whoever phone to be want to say happy birthday. So she would do that as well for Mother's Day and be like, little girl, happy Mother's Day. And like say she calling, I'll answer. She said it's always so funny because I listen to her voicemail. You know, I keep saving it every time.
Yeah.
Every time before she say something, she say, little girl, it's your mother. Mom, I know.
Right. As if we don't know.
Right. So I don't know. I feel like I may have sabotaged the day because I didn't want to think about it.
Now that's a good thought. That's a good thought. That's a good thought. Hey, Big Meech, I'm deep in my brownie, so it's nice to hear your voice in a great big fluffy cloud. Oh, you got that brownie.
Oh, I hear that. Turn up.
Got that kind of brownie.
Did you see the pictures I sent you earlier?
Yeah, I just saw them. Yeah.
I got more. You know I got more.
Okay. Big Meech's doctor's orders to cut down the sugar, but I'm not giving them chocolate. How can I modify? You modify, darling, by cutting out the sugar, but then you can always find some sugar-free chocolate.
And it's good.
And it's good. It's really good.
The one they got in the dollar store.
Yeah.
The one they got in the dollar store that come in the green is
Russell's.
All the Russell's sugar-free stuff tastes good.
It's good. Really, really good. And then also look at some natural dark chocolate.
Yeah, because I'm a chocolate fiend too.
Yeah, if you get some, and I'm saying dark, make sure you listen to me. Get some natural dark chocolate. Now it's a little bit bitter, but you don't need a whole lot of it because it'll give you the chocolate that you need, and you won't need a whole lot of it to take that up.
You know what you could get? Lindor's. I think it's Lindor's or whatever. Them dark chocolate truffles.
Yes. Oh.
Maybe send you right over the moon. Put them in the freezer too. That's a way to get cussed out in this motherfucker. Eat my truffle.
Okay.
You know, back in the day, I thought I was a boozy bitch, so I started liking truffles. But I couldn't afford. As times got older, I haven't had Irish cream liquor for a long time. Oh, Alizé or Irish.
Okay.
Irish cream is good. I love putting that like in a. You can put that in your hot chocolate and everything.
Okay, yeah. That's how we do all that.
But yeah,
Road is in here. Hey, Road.
Hey, Road. But yeah, it's a way, and then cut back. Once you cut back, and sometimes it's easier said than done, but we all been there. I know that there are times where I might get stressed in the mug.
Right.
Baby, I'm going to eat me about 8 of them goddamn truffles. But what I learned how to do is not eat all 8 of them at the same damn time.
Right. Okay.
Now, I'm saying on a bad day, I might eat 8 of them, and I know that I shouldn't because I don't want my blood sugar going up. However, the dark chocolate helps, and I might just eat 2. And a few hours later, I eat 2 more, whatever. And then you start to cut back to where now I don't have to have that stuff around all the time.
Exactly.
When I want it and I need it, I just hop my ass in the car and go to the store Find me some dark because I love dark chocolate.
Yeah, dark chocolate.
Everybody, my kids and stuff don't like it. Like even when I'm buying name brand candy and stuff like that, like now Snickers has a dark chocolate.
Yes, they do. Oh,
Milky Way has a dark chocolate. That Milky
yes,
Way dark
it's-
chocolate, baby.
oh. Well, you know, a lot of kids don't like it because they've been conditioned to milk
The
chocolate.
milk chocolate. That's why you start giving your kids the dark chocolate early.
Give it to but you said I'm gonna put a question because you said at Whole Foods or where? Yeah, Whole Foods will probably be best for you because Whole Foods will give you an array of dark chocolate to choose from.
And yeah, you could try the ones and figure out the one that you like because
figure out the ones you like. Yeah,
they got different ones.
right.
They might have some with some sea salt on it,
right?
Or something
Because
like that.
you said Lindor, and then there's Lint,
Lint.
Lint, and they have the cacao. Yeah, because they have the 80% cocoa and cacao and carrying on. And that's the other thing. Look for cacao. Okay, CAOCO. I think it's it. Okay,
CAOCO
I
or
think
CA.
CA, whatever. That there is a natural chocolate. Okay, it's a natural chocolate.
Processed.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's not processed and carried on, and that there will help to cut a lot of that as well. Okay.
Well,
what you say? I can only shop there once a week. I can't drive, so I have enough chocolate to last me. Which store do I get it in?
you can get the Lint from anywhere, like
anywhere. Yeah,
stores,
Kroger, whatever.
Kroger,
All of the affiliates.
I don't know where you live, but you know those kind of stores usually have them in the supermarket, whatever supermarket.
Okay. So you know that there is basically where we are. But like I said, try those.
Do it. Just try to start cutting back a little bit, and your body will condition itself to not want it all the time.
Right. So, and there you have it. So, all right, children, let's get into this because
I'm on this. What? Wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute real quick. Somebody crying.
Wait a minute. I'll go solo and yeah. Let me solo this. Okay. And then when she come back, I'll bring her back in. But let's get into this, darling. There's a number of things that's going on in the world, and I wanted to bring it to your attention. Today's show, I titled it, "If You Can't Feed the Baby, Then Don't Have the Baby." Okay? If you can't feed the baby, then don't have the baby.
Come on.
Okay. Now,
you can't feed the. What you thinking again?
Okay.
If you can't feed the baby,
then don't have the baby. Okay. Here's what it is, and y'all know, I don't want to get all off into the whole abortion issue because I said that the other day. Y'all know how I feel, and I mean it. At the same time, here's something that I wanted to consider. Right now, the world is in an uproar because a lot of mothers and stuff, the stores are absolutely empty with baby formula.
Baby formula.
They can't get it. They can't, this child I was watching earlier.
That carnation powder milk. Y'all better start talking to the elders of your family. I'm trying to tell you.
Somebody put up what they say, go get a can of goat's milk, get a tablespoonful of Cairo syrup, and something else. Okay.
All you got to do, call whoever the oldest person in your family is. God forbid, I hope you got an elder.
Okay.
And they will hook you up, okay?
So what it is, this is very interesting because as much as we're sitting up here fighting for the rights of the unborn, the babies that are born, honey, can't eat. So where are our priorities?
Everybody is able to breastfeed.
Right.
Not every mother is able to pump. You might not be able to produce the milk and all that stuff. I know when I first had Timmy, my first child, y'all know I was just about to turn 17. Baby, and I was going to breastfeed him, but that motherfucker shot pains down my arm. I said, "Oh, it's a no. Infamil, you get."
She said, "Oh no, it's a no." Okay.
It's a no. It was, I mean, so much pain to where I was literally crying.
Wow.
So I'm thinking maybe I didn't have enough milk for him or something, and maybe
Uh-huh.
that might have been why he was sucking so hard because I was so young. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, now we ain't got no formula. But remember, before this formula shortage started, all them recalls was coming. They was
Right.
finding metal in the baby food, in the baby
Right.
boxes of rice and stuff like that, and in the
Right.
formula.
Right. So here we are. Where are our priorities? Okay. What is it that we have? Because again, what you say, go to the elders. Okay.
Mhm.
Go to the elders because there has to be something here that will sustain us until we're able to do. Because before there was formula, what was there, honey? So
Exactly.
we have to go back to those days of old and reach back to grab some of the things that we once learned.
You know how them epiphanies be coming. There's about to be a big business because you know there are mothers who pump. I know that one lady, her child was very ill when it was born and everything, and she was pumping and pumping and pumping. She had so much that she had freeze that she was donating it to
Yeah.
the hospitals for the mothers who
Yeah.
couldn't
Who couldn't?
breast milk.
Uh-huh.
Big business, honey.
Hello. Hello.
Breast
Okay,
milk.
now ladies, okay, the power of the titty, baby. The
So that
power of
also
the titty.
means I'm not going to say I'm not saying every woman. I am saying every woman. However, our black women, be careful when you're pregnant because this shortage of Similac and the
Right.
formulas is short. And like I said, somehow breast milk is about to become big business.
Uh-huh.
Just like we come up missing all the time and they talk about the organ trafficking and all kinds of stuff like that.
Okay.
Please be careful. You pregnant, be careful. Please understand, know your surroundings and everything, because if they can snatch us for organs and sex trafficking and all kinds of stuff, baby, they running out of milk. Now, I mean no harm, but a lot of them rich white women do not want to breastfeed their babies.
Right. And then for those who don't want to, then we also got to look at those who have suffered from postpartum depression.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and don't know how, scared of it, and this, that, and that. We have a number of issues here, but I
The babies
want
just
us,
don't latch on.
yeah, no connection, and carried on. So, yeah, I want us to look at that because it is absolutely, it is critical that I want to see us with the same fervor that they're trying to sit up here and march about the Supreme Court and the leakage of this particular act that they're trying to overturn Roe v. Wade.
Mm-hmm.
We need to have the same fervor because, like I say all the time, honey, for those of you who are pro-life and anti-abortion, on the whole scheme of things, where are you for the babies that are already here?
Baby, please don't get me started on that.
Okay, so when we're talking about this, honey, if the food line is short, we can't get the formula and carry it on. The racks are empty. Okay, where is the disgrace and the disgruntledness for all of that? Because, like you said, there was a recall for those that had the metal and stuff in it. Why are we not sitting up here on that,
Mm-hmm.
and saying, listen, we have to deal with this now. Okay, I need to see the same fervor because those of you who are pro-life, I need for y'all to sit up there and march with these women who sit up there saying, how can I feed my baby?
Right.
Okay,
And
I
think
need
about this too for the pro-life people.
but you know what?
And
Here's
it's nothing
something.
against them because you feel how you feel, and your values are your values, your heart is your heart, and it might be, your upbringing, whatever. I'm not, please don't mistake me for not understanding your feelings. All my thing about it is if you don't think people should get an abortion, then you don't get one.
Right. Boom.
But why is you so invested in what the fuck somebody else over here is doing? That is
Right.
not your problem. Have
Right.
you all y'all are just like you said, Mish, y'all are out there marching, but not to kill the babies. Okay, so these people who need the abortion, are you going to take care of them and their baby?
Right. After the baby gets here, because we have too many of them that are here.
Right.
that are being lost in the cracks and carrying on. I need to see y'all, fight for the educational system as well. The babies are already here.
Right.
Let's fight for the educational system so that the babies can be educated properly and this, that, and the other. Y'all sit there and talk about CRT. I don't want my little white baby feeling to feel okay a certain way.
You don't want them to know what your
Okay, and we sit up
forefathers
here
have
doing
done.
all of this, but these here, you say you're pro-life, and we're talking about the welfare of the child. That's what y'all keep saying, the welfare of the child. Well, honey, we need to take that across the board. Okay, we have to take that across the board because now we're talking about where are you guys with the prenatal care? So a lot of y'all are not helping usher in the baby with prenatal care, and
Not
carrying
explaining
on.
to the women who are not ready mentally and stuff like that. Where is the care for them, the pre-care and the aftercare?
And
Where
the
is it?
aftercare, right. We have to look at all of these things, honey. So again, today's title of the show, honey, if you can't feed the baby, then don't have the baby. Okay.
And when we talk about the kids that are already here, we got a real messed up ass system where we rolling dice with these kids' lives who are in the system, because they go into places where they either be mistreated, molested, whatever. And I'm not saying not all of them, but there are so many. You hear so many horror stories from people who ever lived in foster homes, group homes, sometimes all way out adoption. And the system is allowing people to be foster parents and adoptive parents and group home runners and stuff like that without going through all the proper things.
Right.
Y'all giving people notice when the fuck you coming. Why ain't we popping up?
Right.
These are kids' lives in your hands.
Right. Red, you ready?
What you got?
Okay.
What you got?
What's going on?
I was asking what you was eating.
Okay, because
yes, they are, Lord.
Okay, they will not stop with women's rights. Next, they will put black people in the back of the bus again. You know what's coming.
Guess what? And then they'll be able to keep their fucking bus. Because the one thing about these little ignorant ass kids that we got now, they ain't with the shits.
Here's a fun fact.
One more.
As soon as the leak of the Supreme Court came out,
back of the bus boycotting BS, passes right on the bus and goes to the back.
Right. I used to hate that. I used to hate when I would get on, especially when I got grown, and not even like super grown like we are now, but like grown, and you see a bunch of kids get on and go to the back of the bus, and I'm like,
I used to sit in the front just because my own protest.
Me too.
Say,
only time you got me going to the back of the bus is when the bus is absolutely full.
Full, right.
And we need to move back.
Wait a minute. He said, what? Here's a fun fact. As soon as the leak of the Supreme Court leak came out, how come there was a surge of Google search for vasectomies? Really? Now that's a fun fact. Interesting.
But that's why I say, where are they with the scientifically with like the birth control pill for the men?
You know what? They keep going up and down. I heard that they were supposed to be releasing one real soon.
I believe that would be great because, excuse me, y'all. I believe because we know that the birth control thing, 99%. Okay, Timmy's that one little percent that did. Because I do that shit every day. And I was taking my birth control to regulate my period, not even thinking about that for real, because I was that young. But sometimes, not all contraception works. So wouldn't it be a better deal if both the parties
was on the pill?
Yes. Did you
condom? Right.
No, bastard, don't you bring your ass up, turn around, go back to your house, pick it up.
Right. Okay. How about that? Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. I here. Okay, this is going to sound a little bit that way. If we're going to get into male contraception and carrying on to make sure that which I believe that it should be, but here's the other part of that. And I don't know how we're going to regulate that. And this is always my fight in the abortion argument. for the fathers who want to be a part of their child's lives, for the ones who know that they are the ones who conceived the child, there has to be some kind of something in there to where the woman does not get the 100% say so about the pregnancy.
I think so too. Now, you know, it's like that if you married. And it's damn sure like that in the military. You better not even fucking try. Heifer, you better not try to go get no goddamn abortion. And his CO or something find out about that. You can't do that.
Okay.
When you marry legal, there's some kind of legal thing. I can't remember what it is. But Red, you know the thing about the military. So Red will be able to even tell you probably better than me. But I know it's in Pennsylvania because you know how we be having different laws in different states. If you're married and you have an abortion, you supposed to, like, basically they can bring charges on you. Like Brian could have tried to press charges on me that time.
Right.
Could have. So, yeah. I believe so too. I believe
so
because I made the mistake of doing it without, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a bigger argument and a bigger fight. And one of the things that I wish men would take a little bit more seriously, because in that, men have taken the brunt of saying, okay, they go through, they pay for it, they this, that, and the other. A lot of times we get stuck with those who wasn't ready to be fathers, and well, fuck that, we get stuck with the ghetto mentality of that ain't my baby, we get stuck with saying mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Okay, we get stuck with that, and we allow that to be the creed of humanity. Okay, at the same time, those fathers who are looking to be fathers and this, that, and the other, they really need to have more
more of a say so.
I would say that fathers' rights need to be up.
But what about this, Meech? Like, say the woman really wants to have an abortion, but the father say, I just don't want you to get rid of my baby. Now, what if she says, okay, well, if I had this baby, you gotta take care of this baby. Because I don't want it. Because remember, on the flip side of that is fathers get to walk off.
Right.
If they felt like they didn't want to do it.
Right.
So if we come to this agreement, because now we done had this conversation, you said you want it, I'm telling you I don't. So now this baby, especially if we're not married in the same house, now you really want this baby? How?
Here's where this is, because that's DNA test all day, because now we got to make sure that is mine, because we can't do a DNA until the baby gets to a certain
DNA should be mandatory for whoever name you trying to put on that motherfucking birth
certificate
before that baby leave the hospital.
Yeah.
Before the baby leave the hospital. I started to put my Prince shirt on today. You get on my nerves. I should run in the closet right quick.
So,
hey, Purple Rain took home a trophy today.
Hey,
come on now.
His name. What she get?
Okay, have you seen it? Wait a minute, you ain't seen the upgrade.
Yes, I have.
Ah, okay.
You sent it to me. Yo, yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, co-founder, I hear you.
Hey, they talking to you.
Hold on.
That must have been why I was being drawn to my shirt, because it is right there. I started to put that on. I really started to put my Purple Rain shirt on. But I was running behind because I was in the tub when I realized I had to jump out.
Running behind too.
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
Passionate Riders, congratulations.
Okay.
Hey.
Passionate Riders car club.
Come on, they bringing it home for us.
I love it.
So what do you think about that, man? I believe that, Red, how y'all feel about that? I feel like married, not married, whatever the hell, whoever name going on that birth certificate, DNA tests need to be done before they leave the hospital.
Of course, that's got to be a given.
That should have been, that need to happen.
Listen,
hold on. Forget all that. Everybody say that same, all that mess, and everybody wants to overlook the fact that the judicial system will not give these niggas back their money that's taking care of a baby that don't belong to them.
Ain't that messed up?
But no, we ain't forgot about that. That's the whole point. What I'm saying. No, this is what I'm saying about fathers' rights. Need to listen. Where are we as men to step up to this motherfucking court system.
And the women who need to
We
back
have to
y'all on it.
advocate for that.
And the real women who need to stand behind these men and say, hey, this is what needs to happen.
I've watched men myself with my own eyes take care of a kid that was not his all the way to 17, 18 years old. And the judge said, thank you for giving something to society and it was consider it gifts.
That's so messed up. You should have been able to sue her ass.
Wait a minute. There's a case in Michigan just before I moved down here. The guy was paying child support.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they were like up to like 15, 16 years old.
Uh-huh.
He found out through DNA that he was not the biological father. So when he went to go petition Michigan courts, do you know they told him you're the only father that this child knows? So they kept him on child support for the next 2 years. I was like, wait.
That should have been his choice. Even though it would have been messed up if you're in their life all that time, but that should have been their choice if they wanted to continue fathering that child.
He was, and I think the thing of it was that he had no physical visits with the child because the mother kept him from the baby.
He need all his damn money back.
Right, and I was like, wait a minute, baby, I jumped in my goddamn skin. I said,
wait, rewind, because you said. The judge said, "You the only father that
the child knows."
But the mother was keeping the child away from him.
Boom.
That man deserves his money back.
Boom. The state of Michigan told him no, and I was like, and kept him on for the next 2 years because you're off at 18.
Y'all know that. Even when I had Molly, legally I was still married to Brian, right? But in Pennsylvania, it don't matter who name you put on a birth certificate. If you're married, whoever you're married to name goes on there unless they come and tell them to take it off. Brian would take it off. That's why he always stayed like, you know how he is about the kids now, but responsible. Look, now he wasn't before, but so technically, in the eyes of the law, Brian is responsible for Molly.
Wow. Did you see the video going around TikTok about abortions where they were using a 13-year-old as an example and the woman speaking kept referring to her as a woman? No, I have not seen that.
Rose, send us that link.
I have not seen that, but here, let's change the subject real quick because, if you can't feed the baby, honey, then don't have the baby.
Let's get it.
Come on, Mike. Okay, let me do here because this is the TikTok that I did see. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong button. Okay. I'm trying to hit share. We're going to share screen. We want to go here. I want this here. Okay. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Check this out.
Get off of my door. Get off of my door. Get off of my door.
An old white man harassing young black men. No chance this is racially motivated.
Back up.
They're telling him to back away from their car. He's telling them blatant disregard for their boundary. I wonder why he's doing that.
Back up. Why? Because we black? That's you? What? Yeah. Because we black.
Yep.
There's a fucking shocker. At least he said the quiet part out loud.
Listen to me. It's all white people pretty much. So if I see somebody that's not.
He said the neighborhood's white. So if you're here and you're not white, I'm going to ask you who you are. White people, I've said this 1,000 times. Mind your own fucking business. We don't have the authority to just question people's existence because we think they don't belong there. Especially when you just admitted it's because they're black.
If you see somebody black, you're going to question them?
You're going to question them. And you're going to open my door.
You hear that? This old man opened their door. The blatant caucasity to feel like that you have so much authority over other people that you can open their car door to question who they are and why they're there.
If I was crazy, something would have happened to your old ass.
This young man's telling the truth. You go around opening people's car doors, it may not always end well for you. But how does Go-Go Gadget Cracker respond?
You listen to me. Listen to me.
If I was crazy, I'd shoot you.
Oh, you would shoot me.
Despite the fact that he opened their car door, despite the fact that he's the one harassing them, he still has the capacity to tell them that he would shoot them. And somebody better come get their grandpa before something happens to him. And on a serious note, this shit needs to stop. white people.
Get off! No, get off of my door. Get off of my.
I shared that I think like 2 weeks ago because it and the fact that you got it on tape, I'll be pressing charges. I go in there and act like I was scared for my motherfucking life. Okay, I'm having nightmares. The PTSD.
No, the nightmare is because he's a senior citizen, honey. I'm sitting up here now, you know, trying to protect him, but everything about my rights have been violated. And then for him to sit down there and say, "Oh, if I felt threatened and had a gun, oh, I would shoot you."
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's a threat.
Okay, all day, every day.
That shit done turned back to 1956. You don't belong here.
Okay, so
everybody here is white. So if I see somebody that ain't white, I'm gonna ask you who you are.
Right.
Okay, old man, you gonna fuck around and find out. You better be good. You better be lucky that young man grew up with some manners and stuff, and probably had some parents who taught him some stuff.
Hello.
Because some of these little, as they call, who else call them that? Some of these little Thundercats out here.
Not the Thundercats.
Don't give him a flying fuck, and his old ass would have been.
Okay.
We said what I always say, Meech. Every young person ain't dumb, and every old person ain't wise. You better stop playing around.
And there you have it. Okay. So now, I wanted to share that, honey, because there was just on me. Let's go to a fun fact. Let's go to a fun fact.
Well, y'all should follow that guy too, because I follow him. He is not like all for the laughs and jokes on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
He is out in the street fighting with the people.
Yeah,
I've seen videos where he's fighting out with the people. It ain't, he's sharing this stuff on TikTok, but it ain't a TikTok thing for him.
Okay.
Did you see Candace Owens go to the lady from Black Lives Matter daughter there?
I did not. I heard about it, but I did not. Oh, you know what? I wanted to, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Before we go any further. Okay. Did y'all remember when Trevor Noah did he went home and he showed us his grandmother and carried on? His grandmother died. His grandmother died. Yeah.
I gotta go to his page.
His grandmother died, and that was such a beautiful picture. I mean, I'm not sure.
She's pretty old,
right?
In
her 80s.
Okay. I was saying, I knew she was kind of old.
I think she was in. I want to say 88, but don't quote me on that yet. But that was such a beautiful tribute, and all of us who look at Trevor Noah, honey, as a sex object because he does have a big old beautiful ass.
I didn't know that.
Oh, honey, he does, honey. Trevor Noah has a beautiful ass.
Wait, you made me drink with sunflower seed.
And Grandma said that, honey, because she was saying, she said, well, you got that big bum, and she said up there and told when he would act up, honey, she was slapping. No, we hit you, honey. We popped that big bum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, thank you, Granny, honey. You just confirmed what we all knew and see on the regular, honey. That's so if you pay attention, one of the reasons why Trevor Noah don't turn and get a profile shot no more, honey. Because
everybody looking at his ass. All right. Go ahead, Trevor. Now you know how us girls be feeling sometimes. Now everybody want to look at your ass.
But it was sad, that his grandmother has
she was so
become one of the ancestors. Hey, Anthony Rock, what's going on, darling?
Hello.
Let's go here.
Fun fact. Where the fun fact?
Fun fact. Y'all know the Sugar Shack? Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Let me share. I'm going to share the screen. Let me share the screen because many of y'all don't know it by this title. This is the original title of it. It's called the Sugar Shack. Okay.
I was going to say, was that like an old movie? Oh! That is the name of the piece. That is the name of the piece.
This piece is called the Sugar Shack. Okay, many of y'all know it because it was on Marvin Gaye's cover of one of his albums. Mm-hmm. But most of y'all will know this because this is the picture that was used in Good Times in the opening credits and carrying on. Okay. Mm-hmm. But here's what happened, honey. This particular painting, this is the original, I believe. It has sold for $15.3 million
Hey, was it a black art?
to a black man, honey.
Yes, God. Come on.
To a black man, honey. A painting that served as the cover for one of legendary soul singer Marvin Gaye's albums sold at auction for almost $15.3 million. Ernie
Yes.
Barnes' joyous depiction of a frenetic scene in a dance hall titled The Sugar Shack sold to Bill Perkins.
I was going to say, who bought it? Was it a black man that bought it?
A hedge fund manager and entrepreneur, after 10 minutes for bidding by more than 22 bidders, confirmed Christie's auction house.
Oh, it went up in Christie's?
Uh-huh.
Come on.
According to Christie's, the final sale price for the Sugar Shack was 27 times higher than the most expensive Barnes work to sell before it. It also blew past its estimate sales of 150 to 200,000. See, they low bidded it anyway.
They lowballed it.
They lowballed it, well, but maybe based upon the previous sales. Okay.
Okay.
Barnes, who died in 2009, was born in North Carolina and in 1938, and often drew upon his own experiences growing up in the American South during the Jim Crow era in his depictions of social moments and images of quotidian Black life. In 2002, in a 2002 interview in which the Oakland Tribune described Barnes as the Picasso of the Black art world, the artist said he got the idea for the Sugar Shack from reflecting on his childhood and not being able to go to a dance I wanted to go to when I was 11. The Sugar Shack has become widely recognized image thanks in part to its appearance on Marvin Gaye's 1976 I Want You album, and to use it across 4 seasons of the sitcom Good Times, which centered around the lives of a poor family in the Chicago housing projects.
Come on.
Okay, and it goes on.
Well, the artist has passed away.
Uh-huh.
The artist has passed away, so it's going to his family.
Get open my door.
Yeah, it goes to the estate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love it. Yay, Black people.
Okay, wait. Oh, she said, wait, can you send me some Soul Snack cookies, sugar-free? I can't find them at the Walmart, and the company charges $50 a box to send. Oh, wow.
Oh, we waiting on ours, too.
We waiting on ours, too, child. I don't even know if they're here in this particular Walmart. But they are a gourmet cookie. So, yeah, them girls, honey, yeah, they cost.
If it's got gourmet in front of it, whether we think it's gourmet or not, if it's gourmet in front of it, it's going to charge more. Oh, the guys that we ordered the bread from, they were on a news story the other day.
Listen.
And I put in the thing, we ordered this bread. Anybody reading this comment, please order this bread.
And I've got to put another order in. And here's the thing.
I definitely need
right now, they are offering you to invest into the business.
What?
As low as $250, you can invest into the business as become a shareholder. And they just recently,
Where are they stocks? Are they open?
I don't know yet, but right now, I got the thing on in my email. But right now, because they're building their funds, and right now they're like at $660,000 that they have raised so far. I need to go ahead on because I want to be in this.
Me too.
And I thought I had it to do, but I didn't. And I've got to make this happen because I want in on that.
The first time I get paid, baby, I think I might at least win a share. I'll get them at a time. Oh, stocks. So real important the other day when I got my email about my American Airlines stocks, because not only did I get hired, but y'all know I got stock in American Airlines too. Baby, to let me know when the shareholders meeting was.
Okay.
Let me know that I can sit in on this shareholders meeting.
Yeah.
Now I didn't, but I felt so good because I have about 6 or 7 different stocks, but that's the first time I ever got notification of that. I felt important. Y'all, I was important.
Not potent. Okay.
Important.
So that they're offering that to come in to invest into the business and carrying on. And in a recent thing, they just landed a contract with Kroger.
What?
Ah,
They gonna be in Kroger?
they're about to be in Kroger, bitch. I
So
was
we
like,
don't have to order
yes.
this?
And listen, I feel like the part of my prayers to put that in there because I called Kroger.
Mm.
I had called Kroger corporate. When we got our last order,
Okay.
they give a card in the box and say, take this to the store manager and say, we want the bread in the store.
Okay.
And I did that, but then I ended up calling the corporate offices. I said, how does one get into the store? I said, because I don't see this bread here and I would love for this to be in the store. And the representative told me they have to come to us as a vendor. We just don't, it's nice that the customers recommend it, but how we do, you have to come in as a vendor, blah, 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 blah. I said, oh, okay. So I didn't know how this worked. I just want this to be in the store so it could be local.
Well, I'm so happy. So, oh my God.
Yeah. So I'm very, very,
I ain't had no bread in a couple. When the last time
we haven't ordered in a minute, honey, but it's time. So because y'all know
last time I didn't get what you say they had now, like hot dog rolls or hamburger.
They got buns, hot dog buns and hamburger buns now, child. Now, child, if y'all never had the Black Bread Company bread, I'm telling you, it is a delicious bread, and the bread is amazing. When they came and did the thing, honey, and did the taste test, it is soft, it is moist, it's flavorful, and carrying on.
I don't know about the white bread, but that honey wheat bread for me,
baby. Listen,
I'm not even a big bread person,
right?
Well, I'm glad we don't order it all the time, y'all, because whenever I got it in my house, I find myself making all kinds of sandwiches. I'm just making shit. And I don't even eat that much bread.
Right.
That bread is good.
Right. The bread is absolutely fantastic. And it's 3 Black guys who own the company, and they're all best friends. So that there's absolutely everything, darling. Everything. Okay. Everything.
I love that all these companies are moving on.
Don't you start no shit. We don't. I don't talk about that motherfucker no more.
Who?
He did the Marcus over here starting shit talking about the phone service, honey, Miss Figures.
I can't.
Okay.
This is how y'all know if we say something is good, it's actually good. Because when shit don't be right, we tell y'all.
Yeah.
We like to spot black-owned businesses, but we will tell you our honest reviews. Meech has ordered us toilet paper from 2 different Black-owned companies. The first one was the little small brown ones, and it just put me in the mindset of the damn paper towels that used to be in school.
Which, you know what, I think he went out of business or something. So I was trying to order some more.
It wasn't that bad, but the second one that you ordered for us, that one I loved because it put me more in the mind frame like the way Scott was. Like Scott was. It lasted long, and it was good. I like that one. We tried that lady with the Black-owned syrup company. Now, for me, I didn't care for it.
I still haven't tried it because I couldn't find it.
It be right there in Kroger and stuff.
Not in this one.
That's where I got mine from. Well, whatever store I be in, if I see it, I'll just get you one.
Okay, give me one because I haven't tried her yet. I've been looking.
It was too loose for me for syrup. It was too loose. I didn't really like the flavor, but Cole did. So do I still buy it if I remember, because my daughter likes it. I don't like it. I'm gonna tell you if I don't like something. We never gonna be on here faking the funk like we ain't. Okay. Listen, we waiting on cookies. We waiting on tote and carry.
Okay. So yes, my darling.
How they going?
Huh?
The black condoms. Have you used them?
Oh, honey, listen. These I took them with me down to Orlando, honey. Okay.
Everything that the man said they are.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. So
we y'all honest shit. Meech would have got on here and been like, "That's the bullshit."
Okay. So here, let me do this because I got a public service announcement.
Okay.
For tomorrow, and I may have to cut this out, honey. I may have to cut this out. But listen, are y'all ready? Are
Yes.
y'all ready for tomorrow, honey? Because you ought to be.
Oh, that is tomorrow in the
God,
park, right? It's time for Indigenous
that's
House tomorrow in the
tomorrow,
park.
baby. Tomorrow, May 15th, 2022, honey. Indigenous House.
Hey,
Okay, it's going down.
Oh,
What
bro.
my sister back there doing?
Bro, what's all that right there?
What's all what?
You better get it.
So you don't see nothing in the comments?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Okay.
you talking about all that child? Pay them none, child. That's that damn shit over here in
Don't watch them overseas.
YouTube.
They on my page or on your page. They talking shit.
No, it's the little naked this shit. They want to be acknowledged, child, with the fucked up name.
Hi.
Okay, they want to be acknowledged. So
Woman ain't talking yet.
whoever this is always had a fucked up name, but you see they loving what we're saying because that's all they put down in the comments.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, before I used to block them and carrying on, but then they end up finding other ways to come in. But then I was
And I
told
just
that
say if they're not
just keep
talking
them because
shit,
they fuck up the algorithms.
I was gonna say if they're not talking shit, leave them alone because we need to. You know what I mean?
Right. Just woke up to hear about the tragedy that happened in Buffalo. What in Buffalo?
What happened,
what? Have a great time, friends. What you say? They said, okay, Marcus said 10 people got murdered at a store of some sort, and they call it a hate crime because it seemed like they was only targeting black folks.
Oh, here we go again. Here we go.
The murders were from out of town, honey. They're not from Buffalo.
So they came in to assassinate people?
Basically, that's what the claim is.
Because if you coming from out of town and you go kill a bunch of people, that sounds like some assassination hitman shit.
Okay, hold on. I'm finna pull it up.
Damn.
Okay. Oh, see, that's what this was. I didn't know. Okay, here we go. Okay, 10 dead in a mass shooting at a Buffalo supermarket.
Oh, why you look like a Chinese movie? All right, you bet.
Okay, 10 people were killed in a racially motivated mass shooting at a supermarket in Buffalo on Saturday by a suspect in tactical gear who was live streaming the attack. Law enforcement officials said during the news conference. Here's what we know so far about the attack. How the attack unfolded, Buffalo Police Commissioner Joseph Gramaglia said the suspect drove to the Tops Friendly Market store at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time wearing tactical gear. He shot 4 people in the parking lot and then went inside the store where a security guard engaged him. The suspect shot and killed the guard and then continued to work his way through the store. About the victims, a total of 13 people were shot, 10 fatally, officials said Saturday. 4 of the victims who were shot were store employees, including the security guard. Of the 13 victims, 11 were black, while 2 were white, according to the report. There's a hate crime investigation going on. Saturday's mass shooting in Buffalo is being investigated as a hate crime, the FBI said. Officials did not elaborate. At a news conference, Stephen Bologna, special agent in charge of the FBI Buffalo field office, said, quote, "We will bring all of the resources of the federal government to bear on this case. This is the number one priority of the Department of Justice, and I can assure the citizens of this community that anything that we can do at the federal level with this case will be done, and justice will be served for the victims." Twitch, the popular live stream platform best known for gaming, confirmed on Saturday that the shooting suspect used its platform to stream a live broadcast during the attack. CNN has obtained a portion of the Twitch live stream that shows the shooter pulling into the market. Officials are reviewing the possible manifesto. 2 federal law enforcement officials told CNN that investigators are reviewing a purported manifesto posted online rather, in connection with the Buffalo mass shooting probe. The suspect was arraigned Saturday evening in Buffalo City Court. Chief Judge Craig Hanna's courtroom, the judge told CNN. The suspect was charged with first-degree murder. The suspect's next court appearance is scheduled for Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, the judge said. Okay. Well, okay. So where did he come from? And carrying on. So he done shot 10 black folks and 2 white children.
This nigga had a whole manifesto.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay. They have been dealt with appropriately. The shooter was 18 years old, and yes, he streamed it live on social media. He was a non-person of color. Okay. Hey, boy.
Hey, son. So he was a palm color person?
He's a non-person of color.
Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Okay.
I got a question.
He was a answer.
What happened to the man that was supposed to have shot up the train and stuff in New York?
You know what? We haven't heard any updates on that.
Goddamn word.
We ain't heard nothing. Okay, wait a minute. What Buck say? He turned himself in after he initially threatened to shoot himself, but then he was allowed to put his gun down and take off his riot gear, lay on the ground, and put his hands behind his back before he was arrested.
Wow.
See, that's the bullshit that gets on my motherfucking nerves.
There.
Y'all talk. I got to go. Damn it.
He had a gun in his goddamn hand. Why is he still alive? What's that other little motherfucker name that shut up the damn church? You get to go to fucking Burger King. He's still alive. Y'all just shooting up motherfuckers, and then y'all want people to believe. What racism? There's no racism. There's no white privilege. If y'all don't kiss my entire ass, yes, in my Vera Walker voice, this right here, for you white people, and I'm not talking about our loved ones, our comrades, our allies. I'm talking about you racist ass motherfuckers who always talk about there's no white privilege. Why did this man was allowed to shoot? How many did he shoot? 12? 12. Killed 10. Had a gun in his hand. And y'all allow him to put the gun down, take off his riot gear, and all kinds of stuff. Meanwhile, every time Ray Sean or Hakeem and them ain't got gun to fucking first, they keep on winding up dead. Y'all explain that bullshit to me and keep telling me at the same goddamn conversation that there's no white privilege. Kiss my ass.
Make it make motherfucking sense is what I say.
They can't. That's the whole thing. They can't make it make sense. Every damn time one of them do something crazy, they always get to be walked into the jail cell. Walked into court. Unharmed.
I'm just outdone with this shit. I'm outdone.
I'm so pissed off. That shit with that black man shooting up the train in New York was a distraction for something. Because we ain't heard shit else.
Well.
And he ain't killed nobody.
No, because I think that was a test run.
Because baby, if he had all that ammunition and all that old shit,
that was a test run.
Not one motherfucking person. That was either a test run or a distraction.
Yeah. Okay, now wait a minute. Let's go here.
One damn word since he was walking around. He ain't high. He called and told him where the hell he was at.
Okay.
Set this man up for some shit. Now he in the bottom of Quantico, some motherfucking where.
Okay, we just got the link up here for the latest on the sub. New York's that's the link. I'll get to that in a minute.
But it ain't all over the news.
What we have to do, people, and we got the power to the people, children, honey, who ready to get fired up and they up in arms. We got the left wingers up in arms. We got the right wingers up in arms. And what I think is that we do not have any sense of direction of who we are mad at. Okay. It is obvious that those who are fighting for the so-called rights of white people, who fighting for the so-called rights of conservatives, it is very apparent that everything here is rooted in white supremacy, white nationalism, whatever all that is, because everything here everything here is there within that particular that scope of all of this. And it's up to us now to either become prepared, or we got to learn how to fight this thing by any means necessary. Okay. And that's not just that's including being able to get armed and ready, but we also got to look at this from intellectual standpoints, because what is happening, having platforms like this to have discussion, because you hear folks say we need to have the conversation. Well, honey, the conversation is going on deaf ears because don't nobody want to talk no more.
Because if it ain't about celebrity gossip, don't nobody want to hear it.
Right. Nobody wants to have the conversation because nobody,
I said factamundo there.
Because everybody they don't want conversation. They want to talk to be right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They want to talk to be right.
Yeah,
you're not listening
for the people in the cheap seats.
Okay, you're not listening to us to say, okay, wait a minute. You may have a point. It's not to say, you won't even allow me to have a point. You just want to talk and then get to the point to where I have to acknowledge your rightness. Excuse me. Not to say, oh, wait a minute, that's a thought. Let me think about that because I haven't thought about it like that. Okay. You just want everything to come out your mouth to be. Look at how they doing. Look at this particular warfare that we in just for the elections. Look how they sitting up here going after Stacey Abrams.
It is horrible.
Look at how they're going after her. They're going after her and manipulating the truth.
Exactly. And making it seem like the things that she stood up for, which were absolutely right.
Right.
They are reprogramming people's minds to make it seem like she was doing something wrong. And the fact that you accept that is what is really fucks me up, because I'm trying to understand. No, she didn't want our state to open first, you motherfuckers, because our state was up there at the top with the motherfuckers people dying from COVID.
Right.
No, we didn't want our damn schools back open, so every damn time we risking our kids' lives sending them to goddamn school.
Right.
The hell?
Okay.
Hey,
this is the beginning of what may be the most violent summer in the U.S. based on what we're seeing now. Buck, you have a point.
Today, you guys, I watched Philly news again. There was a shooting, right? Man shot up the bar. Somebody pulled the gun on him. He pulled the gun back. Start shooting. This motherfucker works for the nonviolence thingy to try to keep the violence down.
So was he wrong?
I mean, I don't know, because he ran. Because they said the other person got busted first. So I wouldn't have went nowhere.
I don't care if you was Martin Luther King. Okay? I don't care. If somebody pulls strap on you, you pull strap on them and you let them have it. Okay? Martin Luther King was nothing but a hoe. Okay? And you got to let him do what they do. If you in a position,
the same way, he just was on duty. He was driving one of the vans from the association, because it's a nonprofit organization. We got a lot of them popping up in Philly now, because I also said when I go home, but he ran.
Are you not
violent? Why would you run?
Hey, are you not violent?
Fuck no.
I know your hands are quick. We know that from this week. Look, are you nonviolent?
Ooh.
You
nonviolent me?
For the
Martin
most,
Malcolm.
I'm
I don't want
violent
no damn
on
philosophy.
demand.
I don't want no philosophy. Are you nonviolent?
Violent on demand, motherfucker. What I say? Talking about philosophy shit.
See, I told you.
Violent on
Violent. See, I
demand.
did it on purpose. You see that?
I know. I saw you.
The fuck? Is he
Don't
not
be trying to
the
round
fuck?
my brother all up and make him be violent. He
Got
tried-
it.
He said by any means necessary. And if we talk about that, when Malcolm said by any means necessary, he did not always mean shoot motherfucker up. He meant use whatever means happens. So if you coming at me correct, that's what you're gonna get. Now you come at me on some fuck shit, I'm gonna fuck you up. You want to ask somebody? I'm just saying.
You all have got to learn to turn the other cheek.
You like that's a goddamn lie. I ain't turning shit.
No, I will, because when I
Bitch, you
turn,
hit me,
I'm
I'm
coming
gonna beat
back.
the motherfucking brakes off your ass.
No, because if you went like this and I went here, when I come back, I'm doing that. Oh, we turning, but we coming with force. Shit, the
If you
hell?
turn the other cheek, you tell them to kiss your
Great niece
patootie.
said hi. Lily wanted y'all to know. She was saying, Lily told me to tell y'all hi.
Hey, Lily. Okay, hey, Pumpkin.
She went back out because I tell her like when she up in her room now, because now she's territorial now. So she been up. She still ain't slept in that motherfucker, but she been in there every day, all day since they left when she come home from school. So I tell her if I'm, you got to keep checking in. She said, "Grandma, I'm just coming to check on you." I tell her, but she said, "Tell Uncle Misha, Uncle Red, I said hi." I said, "Okay, bye."
Okay. So yeah, that's what. But okay, let's stay. Okay, hold on. Let's stay with the children, because see,
I'm ready to start a pot.
go into something that's some more fuck shit. Some more fuck shit. That makes no sense. Okay. GOP candidate loses her mind over menstrual products in the school restrooms.
Why?
Because she had cramps.
Wait, so she losing her mind because they in there or because they not?
Because they in there.
Bitches, you retarded. Little girls have periods. If it comes on when they in school and they wasn't ready, the shit needs to be there for them. When we was kids, you had to go to the nurse.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. Just like they took religion out of schools, they're taking the periods out of schools.
You know what? I'm not with you. Listen, it says here, and this is dated for the 11th of May, okay? This is coming from LGBTQ Nation. May 11, 2022. Okay. A new Oregon House law, the Menstrual Dignity Act. Okay. This is in Oregon. The Menstrual Dignity Act has honored.
Listen, you just pulled the words right out my brain.
No, Menstrual Dignity Act is when you cramp with authority.
When you cramp with authority, that's what it is?
You have to have a dignified cramping.
Okay, that didn't.
All right, so come on, Meech, give us the story, because these bitches are retarded.
Oh, wait a minute. That's the whole bill. Okay, they got a link in that to go to the bill.
Red, these motherfuckers is the fuck.
This thing got the bill?
Yeah, that has garnered the negative attention of a slew of right-wing politicians and pundits. The act is trans-inclusive and indicates that menstrual hygiene products should be placed in all school restrooms. Quote, "This is an absolute implosion of the family. It is a violation of family," Republican gubernatorial candidate Bridget Barton told Fox News this week. The bill states, student bathroom means a bathroom that is accessible by students, including all gender-neutral bathrooms, including a gender-neutral bathroom, a bathroom designated for females, and a bathroom designated for males. And goes on to indicate that at least 2 bathrooms in every public school building should have both pads and tampons available free of charge during the 2021-22 school year. Beginning in the 2022-23 school year, all bathrooms should have at least one dispenser. The Oregon government also created a toolkit that indicates that the bill was a response to, quote, an unmet need identified by students, teachers, school leaders, and medical and public health professionals over many years, end quote. There are 4 pillars of ministerial dignity according to the toolkit: privacy, inclusivity, access, and education. Inclusivity includes being gender affirming, while access includes making sure that the products are accessible to all students, including disabled students or students who speak languages other than English. Okay. The toolkit states in regards to inclusivity, this means that transgender, intersex, non-binary, and two-spirit students need to be affirmed in their access to these products. Okay, got it. Barden, whom Portland Monthly described as a, quote, long shot candidate, end quote, said that the period products will be very confusing for children and lead to depression.
What?
How, Sway? How, Sway? How? It's a natural body part. Every female goes through it. How does it lead? On that case, I'm depressed every month. Okay.
Okay. Hey, hold on.
The week before and the week after, too.
Hold on. Y'all got to understand something, though, how the government works. The minute they put that stuff in there, there's going to be a Tampax tax.
Well, listen.
Because they said they're giving it to them for free.
Yeah, there's going to be a Tampax tax.
He's not playing. He's not playing on this one. That's
you know what, though? At the end of the day, if you're at school and, you know, nobody really knows when it's going to start, so why not have it in the bathroom where it's accessible for them to have?
Especially when you're a child and your cycle is just starting to happen. Nobody, you know, if you just start your period, you get to high school. Like I was one of them kids, you know, mine came really, really early, so I had to know. But if you one of them kids that your period don't come on until you get to high school, you don't track it and know that it's almost time. So you might not be
right.
Because when you are young, your period is all over the place. That bitch come whenever the hell she feel like it.
Even as an adult, even as an adult, because you can track it and it'd be like this time they don't come then, so you never know.
And that shit, that weird shit, they when it's a whole bunch of women in the house, somehow everybody sync up.
Together.
Right.
I still don't know how the hell that shit happens.
Okay, let me wait. I had to stop because that was just ignorant, but she continues. When they hit puberty, they have even more confusion about their bodies and have real difficulty understanding what's going on in their world. A lot of them go into depression. They act out, and we're seeing more and more evidence of this, that this is causing kids to become more confused, depressed, and to have to act out and have very serious problems going forward, she says. Radical leftist woke policies are destroying Oregon from our streets to our businesses to our schools, she said. I'm respectful of all, but it's fair to let little boys be little boys and little girls be little girls. Okay, bitch, that ain't got Instead, leftist education bureaucrats are pushing this radical nonsense, spending precious class time coming between Oregon parents and their kids, creating activist factories instead of strong community schools. Proponents of the bill say that including a menstrual product in bathrooms is equivalent to including toilet paper, a no-brainer. At least 1 in 5 teens face period poverty, according to a report when Portland-based nonprofit Period conducted a state of the period study. They found that 23% of Hispanic students polled have had to choose between buying period products and food or clothing. The Menstrual Dignity Act, signed out by Governor Kate Brown, will seek to bridge that gap. Okay, now listen, this is what this bitch is saying in her own
Yes,
words.
let us take this real quick, because I got
the
some
real
shit.
Republican outsider for an Oregon governor. Have you heard the
Can
news?
y'all hear that?
Kate Brown's Department of
Wind is
Education
blowing.
is requiring all schools, including elementary schools, to put tampons in boys' bathrooms. This is a national embarrassment. I'm here today at the Oregon Court of Appeals to file a legal challenge against these mandates. Teachers are being forced to include transgender, non-binary, intersex, indigiqueer lessons in their basic sex education and health lessons. Kate Brown is more interested in what's happening in our bathrooms than what's happening in our classrooms. A woke joke? No, this is real. The radical left is desperate, pushing these measures through because they know they're going to get beat in November. Even worse, one of my opponents, former Representative Christine Drayson, actually voted for this bill. I'll put an end to this nonsense. When I'm your Oregon governor, our schools will focus on academic excellence, not indoctrination.
Oh my God.
Hey, wait. Let me get this one real quick. Lily, how old are you? You 8? Did I teach you about whenever you get bigger or whatever, and you might get a what? What do all girls get? Remember the talk? Okay. No, this proves a point for us. I'm letting people know that we talk about this. Okay. So you know what I'm talking about? Okay, what is it? Because you was explaining it to the other baby. You cousin. Oh shit. Why do we get one? You don't have to say the word if you don't want to, if you feel embarrassed. But why do we get it?
To clean our bodies.
Y'all heard her, right? She said to clean our bodies. She's 8. I told her. The reason why I've told her, she even asked me, she said, Grandma, is it going to hurt? I said, it might, probably. Yeah, shit, yeah. But there are ways that helps with it. I explain these things to her because I told her, I don't want you to be somewhere and it happens to you and you may be in school or something and you don't know what to do. I said, if it happened to you when you was in Dr. Little class, look at Dr. Little and say, Dr. Little, I need to go to the nurse. It's a girl thing. Trust me, you understand.
Okay.
Bill helps kids to not have to be embarrassed to go to the nurse and ask for it. She's mad because the shit is going in the boys' bathroom too. Well, bitch, get over it. We have trans boys.
Right. And that's what it is.
That's what her beef is. Her beef is that it's going in the boys' bathroom as well. Well, baby, because when she talking about she's naming all the stuff. Well, first of all, bitch, don't talk about intersex because they ain't got no control over nothing. They was born like that. Just like any gay person will tell you, most of the time they will let you know they've been feeling like this since they were a child. This is the way they born. Mind your motherfucking business. Why do you care if it's tampons in the bathroom? Bitch, you ain't never got to worry about me coming to Oregon. If
you know what? If she feels that way, then go ahead and do a third bathroom. Because at the end of the day, you still got to teach them. But it's the thing, they're still a female, so it's going to happen. They can't change that. That's all that's it. So she needs to go take several seats so she gets slapped.
I'm sure the trans girls are going in the bathroom. The what is it called? The all-inclusive bathroom?
Right.
I'm sure the trans girls would rather go in there anyway so that they don't have to deal with the scrutiny of what the goddamn boys and shit is saying or messing with them. This bitch is retarded. You mad. Her son probably gay and she mad.
At the end of the day, she was like, I'm going to stop this madness. Girl, go take several seats. Go sit down somewhere. You sound real stupid. You sound real stupid.
Take several seats, but not in office, bitch, because that's what you know is not for you.
You all need to calm down. Calm down. It's obvious you are missing the entire issue with the woman. Y'all are not paying attention to where she's coming from. She is one of the unlaid.
Wait, she a what, Red?
She is one of the unlaid.
Oh, she looked like it too.
Right. So if everybody chip in and purchase,
we gonna send her a rose.
You wanna know why she's unlaid? You wanna know why she's unlaid? Because condoms like that. Take condoms out the boys' bathroom.
But my thing is this: you don't know what to say with your mouth if you haven't done anything else with it besides talk.
Well, somebody need to go drop a load in her mouth. She can be quiet. Okay, please.
So wait.
Okay.
So is this only about the feminine hygiene products? Is she mad? Do they have a dispenser for condoms and stuff for the boys?
Not that I know of. And right now, as you heard her say, because the tampons are, huh?
Yeah, you sound a little muffled, but we can hear you.
You sounding muffled, but we can hear you. But we haven't heard about the condom distributions and stuff in the boys' bathroom and carried on. You muted.
Are you muting my mic?
No, I'm not.
Just keep muting by itself.
Yeah.
That's probably why we get that feedback and sound your muffled sound. It might be
is muting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's muting you. Yeah. Go out and come back in.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably need a reset on that. Okay, that's a cute. You know what? Let's take this time. We'll do a commercial break.
Okay, good, because I'm making my cream of wheat. Y'all seen that Alo Nana commercial? Me and Cole will be posting a basket. There's a raffle basket up. There's like $55 worth of products in the basket. The raffle tickets will only be $10.
Okay. We clear?
You still sounding muffled, but I can hear you. We whatever that is, child, you yeah. But I'm gonna take a commercial. We'll come back in a second. Let's get this. Welcome to Alo Nana. Treat yourself to the luxurious experience of having all natural shea butter soaps and body balms that will soften, radiate, and even exfoliate your skin. Alo Nana products are designed with you in mind to promote overall health and wellness the way that nature intended. No dyes, no colors, no chemicals. Just pure love, like receiving a hug from grandma. Get your Alo Nana today. Contact Aunt Nikki on IG or call 267-629-1364. Alo Nana, building a legacy, not a letdown.
How you all doing? My name is Jason Pander and I'm the CEO and founder of B Condoms. Today I'm about to give you a demonstration to show you why B Condoms are the strongest condoms in the market. There's nothing better. What we're going to do today is I took one of our Platinum XL condoms, we're going to put it over a cucumber, and what I'm going to show you is that we can cut through this cucumber without actually breaking the integrity of our condom. Now you can see I put the condom over this cucumber. I'm going to take a knife. We're going to now cut through it. Now, keep in mind, all condoms are not able to do this. This is something special, all right? Our condoms are pH friendly for the women, all right? They're vegan friendly, they're organic. We don't have any of the toxins that you'll find in other types of condoms, like the caseins, the glycerins, the glutens, any of those. That's why our condoms are odorless and they're tasteless. So what you now saw was, voila, all cuts through the cucumber. Now watch this. Take some water, open it up. No holes. This is what you get when you purchase a B condom. The best quality on the market, black owned, and make sure to protect the culture with B condoms. Nothing's better. Thank you. Jason Panda tapping out.
We are here to follow the instructions. For it is written, what is done unto the least of them has been done unto me. When I was hungry, did you feed me? When I was naked, did you clothe me? When I was in prison, did you write or visit me? When I was thirsty, did you give me something to drink? When I was a stranger, did you welcome me? We're going to help our fellow human. We're going to do all that we can to spread God's divine love throughout this land. In season and out of season, to help God's people will be the reason. Outreach goes beyond the walls of a building. We are Passionate Riders Outreach Ministries. Be bold, be unique, be the tea. With a unique body oil fragrance from the Sensuality Fragrance Collection. The Sensuality Collection embodies a unique array of customized original scents created by Big Meech. Indulge yourself in such fragrances as eye candy, foreplay, anticipation, shower fresh, naked beauty, or pay homage to the motherland and choose an oil from our exclusive Wakanda collection. Over 17 different scents that will tantalize your senses. Order yours today. Log on to www.dishingtea.com for more information. Because remember, it's all about the tea. Sensuality, that is. And we are back. Okay.
I don't want to talk about that lady no more because she pissed me off.
No, honey, no, fuck her.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, yeah. God, you sound good.
Yeah, all right. We're in the stew now.
I hear you. I feel like we just jumped into the radio station.
That's right. That's what it is. Your boy, the big red fella, checking in with your Atlanta House Radio. You know what it is.
I hear that.
Okay, well, there we go. Woo-hoo. Well, okay, another fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
Another fun fact, darling. This is also dated for Wednesday, May 11th, 2022, coming from the LGBTQ Nation News.
Hey, what happens when you lose the string?
Huh?
On those things that she didn't want in the bathroom. There's some dangers with those things, right? You think that's her problem?
Push it out. You just gotta push really hard.
But so the string can go missing, right?
Mm-hmm. You gotta bear down, like almost if you was about to push a baby out. You gotta bear down and push it out. It'll come out. It'll still come out.
Well, what about the angry teenagers that put the other things on adhesive side up, and they got to tear it off, and they become mad all day?
You know what?
I'm gonna just eat my damn cream of wheat. What's the fuck back, bitch? I'm not doing this with you.
And we both sitting up here listening, like, okay.
Right. And you know, we always try to offer the solution.
Right. Because I'm like, no, baby, no, because it doesn't stick. Okay. If they're using it the wrong way, the wrong side, honey, they got the sticky side up. That means they're using it the wrong way.
It's probably going to stick.
It's going to fall right on off their drawers.
It may not be, it may not stick to their drawers, but Velcro will be, you know.
Anywho, they young, honey. They ain't got all that kind of hair yet. Anyway, let's go to the fun fact.
Hey, that's a baby wax. Go ahead.
I hate you.
I'm going to the fun fact. Please. Okay.
Please.
Listen, Tokyo will start recognizing same-sex civil unions.
Tokyo?
No, you're not.
The Tokyo Metropolitan Government of Japan will start recognizing same-sex unions in order to make life easier for same-sex couples. The civil unions won't have the same legal rights and protections as marriages, but the move marks the latest step towards LGBTQ.
I was going to say that's a good first step for them.
That's awesome, man.
That's a
awesome.
good first step for them because you know they worse than us.
Now they can come out the kimono. I mean the closet. That's great. What? Did I say something wrong?
He done got in front of the mic and now he done became Big Red. the person, the
I
radio
just-
person, and
I
it gets worse, y'all. I swear.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
At least now when they bow their heads, it's for a reason.
You know what?
I'm eating my cream of wheat. I'm just gonna eat my cream of wheat.
Hey, well, you put that cream in your mouth, girl. You good. So she in control. She using a spoon.
Thank you. Block all that bullshit. Say that. Return that to us.
I'm not saying anything wrong. You are eating cream and you put it in your mouth.
On Tuesday, Tokyo's government announced.
Thank you.
I was wondering when you was going to start. We were waiting on you.
It will accept applications for same-sex couples seeking certificates, recognizing their partnerships starting in October. Foreign nationals will also be allowed to enter these unions with native-born citizens. Aha! These certificates will help same-sex couples rent apartments together, visit each other in city hospitals, and receive other services that married heterosexual couples enjoy. The certificates are intended to promote understanding. Huh?
You can't go to the hospital?
Oh, no. Before marriage was legal here. No, we couldn't. No. We couldn't go.
You could just be a family member or a friend.
No, honey. No. If you went up in there and talking about something, you had no rights. I can't go up in there,
right?
Because power of attorney, even though it was signed, it was a little different. Right. We had to sign up. It was 3 pieces of paper that we had to sign: the power of attorney and 2 other things that we had to put in place in order to say this is the person who I want to speak for me. Blah 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 blah.
Right. That's why it's good to have to live in will and stuff like that, y'all.
Yeah, we had to put that in place.
So you had to legalize being a partner.
Yeah, and actually, what it was, y'all saw this in the birdcage. Remember, when the child was gonna leave and left with the toothbrush, and they got to talking in the park, on the bench. And what happened was they had a palimony agreement. Okay.
Birdcage,
and that's a lot of
I need y'all to know that. If you've never watched Birdcage, I implore you to go watch. It's one of my favorite movies. I could turn it on at any given time and know it word for word. Okay. That shit gave my entire life.
A lot of us ended up going into palimony agreements because that had become a thing.
Right.
So palimony is a real word.
Yeah.
Palimony is a real thing.
Yeah. It became a real thing because
when I was growing up, I thought that was a pony.
I'm gonna mute his goddamn mic, Jesus.
I swear to God.
Oh, now I'm the only one here that heard of a palimony pony.
What the fuck? I'm not doing this with you.
The certificates are intended to promote understanding amongst Tokyo residents about sexual diversity and to reduce inconveniences in daily life surrounding sexual minorities. Okay, in order to create more conditions for them, Tokyo's government said in a statement, according to the AP. Right now, Japan doesn't offer national LGBTQ non-discrimination protections or same-sex marriage. As a result, alphabet people in Japan often face inequities in employment, housing, education, and healthcare. Alphabet advocacy groups have pushed for a national bill that will enshrine equal civil rights and non-discrimination protections into law. However, the Conservative Party of the Prime Minister, Fumio Kishida, helped defeat the effort leading up to last summer's Olympic Games. Despite this, a 2013 study by the Pew Research Center showed that 54% of Japanese citizens believe that homosexuality should be socially accepted. Accordingly, 200 cities across Japan have begun offering certificates recognizing same-sex civil unions. Collectively, these municipalities represent 12% of the country's total cities. in March 2021, a Japanese court that the country's ban on same-sex marriage is unconstitutional. I missed the word. The court ruled that the country's ban on same-sex marriage is unconstitutional. In 2019, another Japanese court ruled that trans people can no longer be banned from bathrooms. However, Japan is still a long road ahead. Still has a long road ahead for full LGBTQ equality. In 2019, the Supreme Court of Japan ruled that all people having gender reassignment must be sterilized prior to surgery. Additionally, transitioning individuals must be unmarried, have no children under the age of 20, and must surgically transition in order to get their gender legally changed.
Excuse me, teacher?
Yes.
You said something about sterilization of a human.
Yeah,
yes.
Not that sterile. They don't mean, wait. That's sterilized?
Yeah. Hold on. There's a link. Let me see where the link gonna take us, so that we can get a better understanding. Okay.
Oh, you could be gay, but I'm gonna take.
Well, no, this is trans. This is trans.
But they want to sterilize the trans people
before they have the surgery. Okay. Japan Supreme Court rules in favor of forced sterilization of trans people. Okay. The Japanese Supreme Court has.
Are we talking about burn and snip?
We finna find out.
Because I want to believe that it's like you're sterilizing some instruments or something. Because if you're talking about sterilizing these people,
yeah, okay, hold on.
I feel like it's a trap.
Yeah, because it sounds like they don't want them to reproduce. Let's catch it.
I feel it's a trap in there. Yep.
The Japanese Supreme Court has ruled in favor of a law that requires transgender people to get sterilized in order to update their documents. The case was brought by Takakito Usu, a trans man who wanted to update his papers but was told that he couldn't because of a 2004 law that required a trans person to have a body which appears to have parts that resemble the genitalia organs of those of the opposite gender. The essential thing should not be whether you have had an operation or not, but how you want to live as an individual, Usu said. He appealed but lost when a 4-judge panel unanimously agreed that the law was constitutional. The court ruled that the government had an interest in limiting societal confusion and abrupt changes. Okay, quotes. Okay, moreover, they stressed that sterilization is a purpose of the law since there may be problems in parent-child relationships if transgender people could have children. The same law also
had it bad.
The same law also requires that transgender people be single and have no children under the age of 20 in order to have their gender identity recognized by the state. The judges, though, agreed that the law appears invasive and suggests that the legislature revive it. In a concurring opinion, Judge Mamoru Miura wrote, "Suffering related to gender felt by people with gender identity disorder is also the problem of society as a whole, which should encompass the diversity of the sexual identity." The World Health Organization condemns the practice of forced sterilization.
The fact that somebody can formulate them words.
What in the tuck?
And,
yes.
And this here was dated for Friday, July 25th, 2019. So this here is a 3-year-old little I did it.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to go get snipped, Mitch.
For what?
We're just gonna sterilize the whole Rainbow Clan. We're gonna make it before they come over here with that mess. We're gonna beat them to the punch. So let's set up some tents and we're gonna just start snipping.
Well, it's not for the Rainbow Clan. This here was just for trans children, according to Tokyo.
Hey,
because
according to America, they all the same.
well, here's where this is, and this is why the trans children, honey, are on this plight because we are not. Trans is not sexual identity, and that it's not sexual orientation. Okay,
Are they not part of the gays?
No, they're not.
Oh.
Not in the way that we've been forced to deal with it, because trans has nothing to do with sexual identification. Trans is gender identity. That there and you know, no, it's
So
two
when they
different things.
identify with the gender they identify with, whatever it be, whether it be the one they got at birth, whatever. Okay, all right, all that. When they get all that together, right?
Right.
Then they seem to always date the sex that they shouldn't be dating, which makes it look like homosexuality, but then it doesn't.
Right. Right.
So
there are a lot of trans people who end up living their lives as homosexuals because their new gender, they end up like a trans man,
right,
would date would be a gay man. You know, live his life as a gay man because he still is sexually attracted to other men. A trans woman, you know, take Flame for instance. Flame is a trans woman, but she says, I'm sexually attracted, that she prefers trans men or at least masculine looking women.
Yep, she said that.
Okay.
Because
mouth. She says out of the 24 hours of the day, 23 of them, I am the girl. But that 1 hour, honey, yeah.
She let Cole grab her ass, sure did. You heard what she said? She said that joint was soft too. Remember when we went to go see Flame? And I said, my daughter keep looking at your butt. Something, I think I said. And she said, tell her, go ahead and grab it. I said, for real. And Cole grabbed shit out of her ass, squoze the shit out of it.
Right.
Cole do know that was man ass, right?
Yes, Fred, yes.
Look.
I knew who booty it was.
Look.
Just like I know what they booty like now.
Don't you start
hey,
that
cupcake, hey Red, hey Auntie.
I ain't worried about it. That little bald head heifer you used to date. I remember her address.
Let me get that John.
Wait.
I forgot it.
Walking around that young with an ass like mine. I'm like, what the
fuck?
Fuck?
That little thing. I said, Cole swimming in that?
It was enough for all of us. I was gonna tell you to help me.
Lord, you needed some ass assistance.
Today for the car.
Oh, congratulations.
Purple Rain won today.
Hey.
I gotta show you the new pictures. Did you just go cream of weed all on you?
Almost, because I was trying to clap.
So yeah, so we have a little victory going on, but that's the question: is this a real victory?
Hey Cole, what Cole at?
Right here.
Let me see your face. I'm gonna say one thing to you. I want to see your expression. Princess booty.
Somehow in every event,
camera. I was about
look,
to say,
in
I ain't
every event, somehow
the
Princess's ass
time.
is on every footage at every event. I'm not understanding.
Princess gonna tell me I got thighs. I was looking at her thighs like,
look, you was looking at him like what?
Like you got thighs and booty.
Booty.
Where Princess at?
Okay.
I miss my family. I got.
She said she missed her family. I know we've been going through it. Yeah, we need to look. It's time to come back home. These motherfuckers are crazy.
Okay. So cutesy cruise.
Japan got some shit with them. Like Japan, to me, it just sounds like a setup.
But it's not only
they're
that.
just trying to find out all the people.
But you know, Japan does a lot of control of their population.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They have, man, if you really go through their law books, they have, man, hundreds of laws that has something to do with controlling their population.
Them and China. What was it back in the day when China said you could only have like 2 kids?
Yeah, that's why you guys just got some of them little smart technical kids over here that need green cards because they put them in a boat and send them over here because they done messed around and had a 3rd child.
They done messed around and had a 3rd.
Right.
And I always wondered about that. If you're mandating that, are you making them get sterilized after the 2nd child?
Who knows? Not that. Who knows?
It may be. It might be because I heard that if you get caught trying to doggone harbor a couple of extra kids, you get locked up for it over there.
Yeah.
Well,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Like you're under arrest for slinging too much cock.
because you and your wife decided y'all wanted y'all family bigger. Yes,
either that or they had to abdicate, honey, and go move someplace else. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Interesting.
You're over here having too much ski.
Listen, I was supposed to be playing this one the other day, and if I don't remember doing it, if I did, well, we're gonna hear it again.
Come on.
Okay, did I do the one about Joe Rogan claiming that teachers are telling straight kids they'll burn in hell if they turn gay?
I don't remember hearing that.
I remember that.
Okay, that might have been when I was
Okay. Because I know I have posted
last weekend was a little sketchy for me. I don't remember it.
Hey.
Right.
You know what? It's some weirdos. This is too much in this world, bro.
He said, "Wait, put it up. I need to see this."
Y'all ready? I'm gonna let him listen.
Imagine if you have a gay child and you have a fucking teacher that's trying to indoctrinate your child into the world of heterosexuality and convince you. Imagine how furious you would be. Right. Well, it works the other way too, right? It does. It works the other way. You should be really good to be able to talk, really good at what you do. If you want to talk to a fucking 7-year-old about gender identity and sex, and I've seen some of these people with lip rings and fucking blue hair. They clearly are ideologically bound. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the way they live their life. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them pursuing whatever sexual identity they have and living their life. But I'm saying you should not be the person that talks to children about this, especially if you're a fucking history teacher.
Why not? Why not? Ain't he the one that like to call us niggas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Wow, people are so stupid. So if you got blue, that lady, now I didn't care for her that much, but I'm gonna tell you, the lady who runs the library at our alma mater, who has like 3 doctorate degrees. Every week her hair is a different damn color. She got lip rings, these rings, those rings. That take away from her knowledge.
Oh, y'all remember her? Yeah.
She's a little quirky. I think she has some kind of emotional disorder or whatever, and it took for me to realize before, because I almost, but yeah, she got social anxiety. So, but that don't take away the fact that she knows the damn Dewey Decimal System like we know our phone number. Like she knows the system that the Library of Congress uses like that, because that's what we use at our alma mater, the one that the Library of Congress uses. We don't even use the Dewey Decimal System, but she knows all that stuff. So, and yes, and she's very much gay, so she can't teach nobody nothing. What kind of, like, sometimes
well, you gotta
listen to people. I'm sitting here like, what the hell is wrong with you? Did somebody drop you on your head a few times as a child? Because what do they, sexual preference, gender identity, or any of that shit got to do with them being able to teach? Make that shit make sense.
Well, I tell you what. You got the fly that likes to land on ish. And you got the fruit fly that likes to land on fruit. In between there, you have a bunch of larvae, and you got to teach them to figure out what fly they're going to be when they grow up.
What fly you going to be?
Right. So.
And let them know that it's okay, whichever one you want to land on.
It's okay if you like
just
ish.
Let me help you out.
And if
when
you like fruit,
it.
Hey, if you like fruit, it's all right.
And if you like other stuff, that's all right too. And if you like both of them, God damn it.
And I'm gonna make sure
it's your business.
When you develop, I'm gonna throw you up in the air towards San Francisco. San Francisco, you like fruit. Okay. And if you like ish, then I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna put you in a big cup, and I'm gonna throw you towards Donald Trump's house.
Look, you.
So if you land on Donald Trump, that's all the ish you need. Okay.
Exactly. Go over there with him and all his homies.
Exactly.
You know, but who? Yo, what is?
Mm-hmm.
What is wrong with these people?
Hey,
he the new age Howard Stern. He just.
That's why I don't want to be around Meech's friends because I don't want that gay to rub off on me.
You gonna turn into one of the gays?
I don't want them to sneeze and get gay on me.
Oh, Cole, don't sneeze when Uncle Red be around because you might make him gay.
You know, you might make me lesbian. Sneeze all you want to.
She might make you a lesbian.
Sneeze all you want to.
Don't sneeze and cough and stuff when Uncle Red here because you might turn him into a lesbian. I mean, you already a lesbian.
No, you do. My presence do it already to the
Hey, no. I need you to sneeze on me.
Mine just do it to the ones.
Mostly all the girlfriends she ever had ain't never had no other girl before.
That's how you got.
Get y'all knees. Get y'all knees. Keep trying to turning these people out.
Break them down. Break them down.
She don't want to be bothered no more.
Break them down. Break them down.
Okay.
She trying to introduce him to a new world.
That's what I'm talking about. What he saying? What was the movie? A Training Day? How you doing, young lady? Do you have your liquor license?
Okay.
It's on Training Day.
Hey, when I first saw the movie, I was confused when he first said it. He had to say it twice. And I was like, oh. Hey.
I'm just so fed up with people who actually believe that you can turn somebody gay. I do not believe you can turn somebody gay. Yeah. If you have a relationship like that stuff that Cole do, I was getting ready to say they probably were already curious, and then that person was the person that bring it out.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Make somebody gay.
Nick, I have a question for you. Were all of them American?
Yeah, you ain't had no Africans, right? That was Red Man. No, she said no. Everybody was American.
Exactly. So
if
they was all American, eventually they wanted some pie. It's in the blood. You know what I'm saying?
American pie. I hope I pass that benchmark because I don't.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something about you, Dusty. But when one of the girls come along and put that tongue on you, boy, we're gonna have to save you.
That's the whole thing. I'm not letting you get that close because I'm not attracted to you.
But they're gonna catch you. But they're gonna trip your little. You ain't gonna get hurt because you're close to the floor already.
It's not that I haven't been approached.
Oh, don't worry. See, down here they don't approach. They take.
Yeah, one of them bitches. All right.
Oh, child.
They can take if they want to.
Okay.
They aggressive.
And them bitches go.
I seen a girl the other day. She was the cutest thing.
Dog shit out you, and then I'm gonna shoot your ass.
Hey, she was the prettiest thing I ever seen with a goatee.
Okay. Now Saucy Santana.
You get on my damn nerves.
Okay. We done covered all of the topics that I've had to today.
Okay, because the fact that we really have people in 2022 that believe that somebody can turn somebody gay, you gonna come over there and I'm gonna say, "Hey, boo." Then that mean I should be able to come over to meet you, say, "Hey, boo," and turn him the other way.
This is here. No, because here's this is the part that a lot of people just don't want to
Meech
accept.
is allergic.
And so is everybody else. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck?
No,
you can't
this
make
is the
somebody
part
be
that
something.
a lot of people just do not want to accept.
What's that?
Sex is just sex.
Period.
And okay, that means you don't mind going with me to the bunny ranch because I need one of my homies there with me.
Well, okay, that's fine. I would entertain the girls. We sit down there and talk, and I talk about the shoes again.
No. We in the platter. They got a platter package.
Oh no.
What if they had the hole?
What
if they had the hole in the wall?
Glory story.
Oh, the glory hole? No, not with no female on the other side. No,
you don't know.
How would you know? Remember that was your whole point.
I know, but I'm going to no, honey. I would know there's girls there, honey. Ain't got no boys there. Only way they would trick me, honey, that we go up in there and it's co-ed, And I go up in there and I'm thinking it's a boy in there because I know I said, okay, you. Okay. And then get there and then they tricked at me.
They tricked you. They tricked you into feeling all good and everything.
Okay.
Wait, now I know
that's exactly where I'm going. Because a lot of people think that because a gay man has sex with a woman, oh, that turned him straight. No, he just had sex with the woman.
He just had sex with a woman. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. That don't make him straight. What the whole idea that a lot of people do not want to accept and understand is all about attraction. Okay. The initial thing is about attraction. Red is nowhere near attracted to a man. This is one of the reasons why he's not gay. It doesn't work. Now, if I blindfolded him and let the baddest bitch in his mind whisper in his ear and carrying on, if I blindfolded him and tied his hands up to where he couldn't touch nothing, and I got whoever, let's just use Nate because he's married to Nate. Let Nate do all the freaky shit and talk all the shit and carrying on, but I got a guy on his dick. All he knows is that especially if they know what they're doing, he just know it feel good. Okay? He's not attracted to the dude. He's just that it feel good.
You ain't want to be that. You ain't want to be
that. Okay. Now, untie him and take the blindfold off, then we got to fight. Nigga, what's up?
That's what I'm saying. When he's about the women aggressive, bitch, I will beat the brakes off your ass and then shoot the fucking shit out you. Like, I'm not playing with you.
Okay.
I'm a woman who can look at other women.
First and foremost, I don't play like that.
I'm not attracted to
it. If I got roofied or anything and somebody unfolded me and I looked down and saw full of waves model on my, I'm gonna hit him so hard through the top of his head, his chest gonna be in his stomach. I promise you that. So
and that's because it would be a violation of who you are. You know what I'm saying? So.
Exactly.
I'm just getting sick and tired of these people acting like somebody is pushing something off on everybody. Just like the homophobic men who think that everybody that's gay want their ass. The fuck?
You know what? That confuses me. You know what? I'm going to tell you why that confuses me. And I think Meech remember me saying stuff like about this before. To me, I feel like you have some type of inner wanting. You want to be tested physically.
How both of y'all had pizza and I'm over here trying to eat healthy? I feel some type of way. I just want
my pizza was healthy. It was vegan free. It was vegan cheese. Everything.
For real?
Yeah.
Where you got it from?
Anthony's.
Okay.
Man, hey bitch. Just got that Hawaiian pork and pineapple, baby.
Where you get it from?
Right the corner from your house, right there, Crown.
Oh, well, you ain't got no pork. You think you got pork. That ain't. It's turkey ham and stuff.
Lovely. Even better.
They don't serve pork in there.
Even lovely.
But what I'm trying to say is this. That's like Meech, right? What I like about him, I could take Meech to the strip club with me and we'll have a blast. He already know how I am. I just we went to Lips. You didn't have no issues out of me.
We had a good time.
You didn't have no issues out of me.
You are.
But you get what I'm saying? But it's like, it's just different people you can't take to certain places.
We know.
Girl, wait, there's an update on that. Wait, we'll talk off camera because there's an update on that, girl. Wait a minute.
Right?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we finished. Look, we finished, y'all. We got.
Oh, there's an update on that one. Look.
We said we went over everything that we was already supposed to go over.
There is an update on that. But see,
wait, because I ain't cutting my camera off when we go off. When we go,
you got people like the little light skinned baby daddy, right? And I remember he was around.
Thank you, Princess. Thank you. Thank you. She tired of this shit too. Like,
I'm tired of that shit too. We actually have standards to include physical looks like everybody else.
Exactly.
Right. I've never. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I have seen some beautiful lesbian women.
Lesbian.
I'm talking about. I done seen some that make me want.
And now they got the stems. They got the stems. I think they're moving more into a stem.
Look, I done seen some, Nikki, that made me want to go down and like, hey, Meech, can you like turn me into a woman just for one day, so I get a hold of this one girl?
Wait, remember that fine ass trans guy that I sent you, Meech?
Mm-hmm.
Baby, I said, hold on, because I sent
You know
Meech
what
the
I'm talking
picture. Red, I sent Meech the picture. I said, now wait a minute. If you attracted to him, do that make you straight? And if I'm attracted to him, do it make me gay?
No.
Because this bitch was fine as hell, looking like a man. I was like, wait a minute. I had to keep checking. I had to go to the page to
Okay,
make sure.
I got a question for you. All right. If you got a friend, I'm not gonna name no names or nothing like, but if you got a friend,
oh Lord,
and they heavy set, they dark skin, they shave their head, right?
Uh-huh.
And then they would be kind of in the realm of what he likes, right? It would be considered a big dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh wait, but she female first? Is she trans or she just a female?
She's a female. She's a female, but she show up looking like Ray Ray. Okay. Yeah. And Meech, she slick you. Like you think it's one of the, you think it's one of the girls. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he getting tricked.
It's one of the girls.
Okay. I'm in charge of the girl.
I'm in charge of the girls. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
okay, so what happened? So
but
she tried to trick my brother, and what happened?
She tried to get him. She won't come up out them pants.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she only trying to.
Right. She won't come up out them pants because, of course, ain't nothing finna fly out the pants.
Right.
How mad would you be when you find out that it's a butterfly down there and not a doggone caterpillar?
Listen, you know what? Here's where this is, because I have been very trans attracted on a couple of occasions.
Mm-hmm.
And because I knew they were trans, this is how I realized that I'm strictly dickly.
Okay.
Okay. Because I was like, damn, I don't know if I can. And I wasn't willing to experiment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's been a lot for somebody who is, you know, I'm liberated sexually. But that was something I wasn't willing to experience because I've had sex with girls before. So for me, it doesn't compute. And trying to use tools and carrying on.
Okay, I got a question for you since you mentioned that, right?
Uh-huh.
When you had closed my door.
Oh, y'all moved into a barn?
I guess. When you had that situation, right?
Uh-huh.
Or situations or whatever. Was any of them utterly disgusting with you? Like, well, you needed to go to the emergency because you was queasy or something, and your stomach was hurting?
No.
Or like you had food poisoning? Huh?
No.
Okay, so when you had that orgasmic expression with the opposite sex.
Wait, did you have one?
Yeah. And did it okay? Well, that ejaculation is really not much different from another ejaculation. So didn't it feel good?
Oh, sex is sex. Yeah, it felt good, but
okay, stop. There's no butt. Only the butt is the butt that you got them pet smash. Okay, hold on. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. So now that you had that, you know it felt good. You know it was sex. You know you ejaculated. You had the orgasm. Okay, that's great. Now, if you were blindfolded, now I'm putting the blindfold on you.
Uh-huh.
And we had you tied down. You know, I know how you are. So we had you tied down with some doggone, with some steel belted stuff. We got to hold you down because.
Oh shit! We done went over to the dominatrix.
Yeah. We got to do him like that. And she coming there, same thing. She go to giving it to you, right?
Uh-huh.
Wait, is she giving it to him with the strap?
No, she's giving it to him with her mouth. But he feeling these breasts. Now you had to determine, is this somebody who had something added on?
Mm-hmm.
Or is this a woman?
Okay, I'm not attracted sexually to trans women.
Okay, but again, it's just the feeling. She might be doggone. She might be $1 million mouth.
You said
that's different. It's not the sex. He's talking about what he's attracted to.
I felt breasts.
Sex is different.
Okay, and what would you think it would turn you off if they had the $1 million mouth?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, it would. It would.
I don't believe it. I think you would be standing guard at the gate like any great soldier.
No, I it will start off that way, but here's the thing. Because now here's where it is. Because I like big-breasted men.
I was going to say, but wait, he liked titties.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like big-breasted men, but there's something in that, honey, to where to feel breasts and yeah, it's just something different. Because in my experience, women always lead with breasts. Men don't lead with titties when they sucking dick. Women do.
Okay, so let's say I had smack lay across your body and get up, right?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Okay, and then all of a sudden a woman, when he get
why is it?
Hold on, I want to hear your answers because here it is. We have smack lay across you. Okay, so now we know you're standing guard at the gate now. Because yeah, we know you. Yeah. Can't get past that gate now. But then we put in the stunt double, and she working it.
Okay.
But she got the whole I don't shave lip and everything, so you really don't know. You know what I'm saying? So when you get unfolded, when I come in and take the blindfold off, right? And I say, "Gotcha, nigga."
But see, the thing of it is that you would have to go through all that to get me. Because see, if like I keep saying, it's a nut. Okay. It's not like now. If you think I'm gonna sit up there and scream and bitch the fuck out, I'm not even scream rape. Okay.
Well,
I may even scream rape and be like, bitch, Okay, but my reaction would be the same reaction you would have if I blindfolded you and then unblindfolded you, realize that this is a nigga still on you. Nigga, what? Because that's not what I'm attracted to. And as long as it's up here, see, sex is up here. As long as I'm up here, just like you say, if Smack was laying across me or whatever, or I got Smack in my head dancing with him, jiggling his big ass titties, if I'm there and the bitch is going down on me, but I'm there, my mind is, because it's just like jacking off. My mind is I'm jacking to them damn titties. Okay. But when it's all said and done, and I realize it's a bitch, you muted, yourself muted.
Muted.
As long as you jacking the Smack, you're okay. You'll be standing up straight, but then you know what I'm saying. But everything else is not gonna throw you off because it's just not attractive.
Y'all, the scenario is just like y'all just.
So that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to say. Every time we go into these conversations in particulars, I do this thing right here. It's not doing it to Meech, but I'm doing it to America to show what's the damn difference.
Right? It's the same thing, right? It's the exact same thing.
And I'm surprised you didn't catch on to what I was doing.
No, I got all that.
I knew what you was doing.
Listen, we go through this. No, we go through all this, but I'm explaining that. But every time I try to explain that, you get into these scenarios with me, honey.
But I don't do it. I really don't do it for you.
He be throwing the curveballs with the motherfuckers that
no, I know what it's for, but the thing of it is, I think he just like to hear me get.
I know, that's why I say he throwing the curveballs.
He like to hear me get riled up because oftentimes, and then I think a lot of times it's because you actually have a gay person who is willing to talk like this. There's a lot of gay people who sit up there and they duck and dodge,
the taboo,
and then they sit up there and they get too technical. There's sometimes they get too goddamn technical trying to explain the answer. Hell, I had this happen to me at the bus stop with a trans girl. I didn't know she was trans, right? But and her name was Miss Ross, honey. What was her? I think it was Renee Ross. And I'm at the bus stop back home in Detroit. I'm at the bus stop, and all of a sudden, this girl, she came up on me. She's like, "Damn, you big." And all I saw was a girl, right? And I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, honey. Okay, thank you, but
no, ma'am."
Blah blah blah. But she was trying hard, but I think she was high too. But she was trying hard. And she come up and she said, "Oh my God!" She said, "Damn, I just love a big old man like you." And in my head, I'm like, "Oh, here we go." Okay. And so I'm like, you know what? I hate to hurt women's feelings like that, you know.
And then ice water.
Baby, she came up on me and ran her head up my crotch. She said, "Oh, there we go," because I smelled the tea, baby. I clocked the tea. And when she said I clocked the tea, everything, I was like, "Bitch, you trans?" Okay. Now she didn't know I do drag because when I see trans girls, it's like, girl, we sisters, honey, because I get up and make up in the dress too. You know, we sisters. You know. So,
hey, Meech, what you here with?
Right. Okay, Nettie, me and you apart. Okay. So it became one of those, and I'm like, wow, with the trans man, my one experience with a trans man, my nephew and I met him together because he was one of the speakers at my conference. Okay. For Detroit's Black Gay Pride. His name was Alexander John Goodrum.
Okay.
And he's passed on. He committed suicide not long after that.
Wow.
And that hurt me. That hurt me very badly. Because he had checked himself into a psychiatric hospital and he was on suicide watch and nobody watched him because he killed himself in the hospital.
That's a lawsuit.
Hello, but the I don't know. The story is, and I haven't had this confirmed, but what was told to us at that particular time was that he was engaged.
We comfy.
And being engaged, his wife's family did not know he was trans.
Oh.
And it was an interracial thing, and whatever this was, I think she was Indian or something, over, you know, maybe one of the stands or something.
Ooh.
And they had threatened to not give her dowry if she continued on with it. And so she broke off the engagement.
Oh, the husband is supposed to be the one to give the dowry.
It was her family. He was marrying, and whatever this is, the father was supposed to be giving her the dowry, whatever that was. As I'm saying, this is what the story is. I haven't had that confirmed. And after that breakup sent him into a tailspin, and he just could not handle it. And yeah, and that hurt me very badly because he was a very beautiful soul, honey. He was a very and what was sad, and my nephew said this too, was that he treated me or us like we knew men ought to, you know. And it came from a genuine place. He saw me as a man, but bitch, the queen of me, honey. It was lovely. You know what I'm saying? And that there was, and that's, and right there, I was like, wow, because I saw him. I didn't see him as trans. I saw him as a man. But then my mind let me know he's trans. And that's when I was like, but wait a minute. If we get here, ain't no dick there.
Right.
You know, and that's when I realized that, oh, I don't know if I can. And then I said, well, let's see if this is you know, you've had sex with females before. But then, and thinking about it, I'm like, but I don't want to. And then, and that's where the whole experimentation to see if I could get into it, it stopped right there because I don't want vagina. I've had it.
Well, what if a trans man want what's regular sex to y'all?
No, honey, I'm a around the world kind of guy, honey. So
so okay, hold on. That's your sister next to you up there. That right, Nikki, right? Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Nikki's being held hostage until you sleep with a gangster's daughter.
Oh my God. Don't you let me die, motherfucker.
So
don't you let me die. You gotta take one for the team for that one.
We'll find a way to do it, honey, because hell, I'll get towards and carried on. I will get creative.
No. You got to go up in her.
We'll get creative, honey.
No, you got to go up
Just
in
don't
her.
let me die. Look, I'm not like Red. Do whatever you gotta do. Just don't let me die.
You need to spin around and go in.
We will get creative.
We need Wonder Woman. You got to spin around and go in.
We will get creative, honey.
We got to save Nikki.
We'll get creative.
He said I ain't gonna die.
Well, Nikki, I'm sorry, baby.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, because he ain't
I don't
going.
think my brother gonna let me die.
We'll get very creative, honey.
My brother ain't gonna let me die. I ain't even worried about it.
He gonna dress him up like a boy toy.
Whatever the fuck he gotta do, okay?
We would get very creative, honey.
Hey, you gonna dress him up like a boy toy. Nikki, then they gonna be like, look here, go in there, put them overalls and them Timbs on, all right? All right, I'll open the back door, them things up, all right? You know, don't look at me.
Shit,
You know what
she
I'm
gonna
saying?
have to put on a fat suit because she gonna need man titties.
Yeah, that's right. It's got to be thick. Stuff some pillows down in that suit. Stuff some pillows down in that suit, all right?
You gotta be man titties.
Yeah, don't. Hey, yeah, matter of fact, put some tape and tape them to your hips. You know, you'll flatten them things out. Do something.
Hey, JoJo.
JoJo, what up?
JoJo ready for tomorrow, baby.
Ready for tomorrow, bitch. I know we coming tomorrow, girl. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Indigenous house.
But child, I'm telling you, honey, no. We listen, and even in recent times, child. In recent times, I even thought about this because I've had a few gentlemen callers, honey, who are bi. And their whole fantasy is to be done by both a man and a woman at the same time.
Oh,
I've heard that.
And I was like,
"Hey, bro, ain't a word for that?
What?
Yeah, come closer to the mic.
There's a word for that. There's a name for that.
You look like you way far. You sound like you way far. Whatever.
No. It's a name for that, right?
What?
To be one, it's just a name for that when you want to be done by a man and a woman at the same time. There's a name for that. I'm telling you, there is
somebody look it up.
Somebody please look that up. There's a name for that because when I seen somebody, I got educated one time on it in my mind. Like I said, what? What? Like okay, but there's a word for it.
Okay.
There's a word.
Okay, we got to find out what that is because outside of being bi or pan or whatever,
right? It's something else. It's another word for it, and it blew me. I'm like, who sits down and think of this stuff? But yeah.
Okay.
But
I set up and I said, well, you know what? And then I was going to entertain it because I said, well, you know somebody? And I said, I got sister friends, honey, but me and my sister friends don't play like that. You know? And then I thought about it. I was like, well, wait a minute. Let me think. Let me really, 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 really think. But then I was like, no, because see, the whole idea is we would have to tag team because I'm like, girl, come on, let's do this. We can't touch each other. We finna fuck this motherfucker over. We finna work him over. Okay? But I don't have any friends like that who would play.
Wait. I'm in here like this. Wait a minute. So she would be on the bottom, you would be behind. Okay.
And then swap and then flip because he'd be on her. I'll be, yeah.
Okay.
Switch.
Right.
Right. Okay. So I thought about that.
To the motherfucking Milky Way into this motherfucker.
I've thought about that once before, a few times, but I don't have any sister friends, and I'm saying sister friends, and what I mean by that is girls actual females who we are close enough to I could trust you to be in that particular kind of situation with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I need you to understand when we get hot and bothered, honey, you and I ain't touching one another because I'm not attracted to you like that. Okay, now here's the thought, because the thought is, you know, when folks get hot and bothered and carried
but what if she want to lick your nipple?
No.
He's saying no.
But I'm saying it might be not.
He don't want to have sexual relations. He don't want to have sexual relations with that woman.
Thank you for my Bill Clinton moment. Okay.
Exactly. I had
Ooh, Lord. Hey,
Okay.
matter of fact, while we right there, hey, anybody out there that's
Is that
watching the
what you're
show?
talking about? Is that what you're talking about? Pegging is when a woman straps up. Huh?
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey,
Marcus,
what Marcus say?
where you taking him to eat tomorrow?
To Mayor McCheese Land. What you
No.
I like milk and honey.
You say you like milk and honey. You need to stop at CVS. What?
I hate them.
Y'all starting that shit today.
You gonna have to meet me. I got church tomorrow.
I'm here standing.
Meet me.
You might go here somewhere.
Right. Okay.
He does not want to have sexual relations with that woman. So therefore, when y'all ask him later, he'll be able to say, I did not have sexual relations.
Hey, quiet as a kept. If anybody know anybody as nasty as Monica Lewinsky that wants to keep the dress, call me.
Oh, okay. Because that's the part of the story that nobody talks about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if you think about it, when you doggone ejaculate, you learn in school that this fish is doing like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bill Clinton fish was like this.
You stupid. I hate you.
Anywho.
All right,
Okay.
listen, question, last question. Put this video up. Ain't neither one of y'all said nothing yet.
What?
I want to know anybody. Look, they go to wink. That means we done, y'all. We about to be done, okay? Y'all see it. Marcus, I need sit your ass down somewhere. You being a distraction. You being a distraction. So
Marcus and got him, took his shirt off.
I'm calling out to anybody. If you've ever been at a wedding and somebody actually objected at the wedding. I did a video and I'm asking people to either duet or stitch with me because listen, y'all know I'm an officiant. I don't like telling people that I only want to be there for somebody that would be in need like I was for Tavi. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to help my friends, if they both their families and shit is different religions and they having a fit and blah blah blah. One don't want to go in the church, the other one don't want to go in the mosque. I want to be able to perform ceremonies for stuff like that. Or my LGBTQ plus people.
Right. One want to jump the broom and the other want to jump over the rake.
Period. Yeah. Right.
Right.
So I want to be able to help those people that I care about. So I've only actually married one couple. But
you married a couple?
Yeah, Tavi. I married Tavi and her wife.
How'd you do that?
What you mean?
Who are you? Like, what did you do?
Who am I? I'm a minister. I've been a minister since 2013.
You say you've been a minister since what?
2013.
Let me see that paper.
Do you want to really see it?
It's not written in crayon, is it?
No, motherfucker. I gotta get this out in the garage. And I got a card. My card is in my wallet.
Oh.
You didn't know that? I married Tavi and her wife 2 years ago on Valentine's Day.
Interesting.
But
well, I guess I'm gonna pray about that tonight.
Why?
Because our minister just knocked somebody out last week. I'm just trying to figure out.
This minister down below me still talking about different sexual scenarios, trying to make my brother get raped by a girl that he don't want to be with.
Hey, I'm just trying to help others.
Yeah. Same thing.
I'm trying to hear
look. What you call him say? Don't worry about it. That was last week. I'm delivered.
I'm delivered.
You know what? Don't do it.
Well, don't let me say promise because you know that'd be a lie. I was about to say I promise I ain't gonna punch nobody in the face no more. That's a lie.
That's all right. You just learn. You ain't quite figured out what it means to lay hands, and you just did it the wrong way. You learned.
That's all I was doing. I'm sorry. God knows.
You okay?
So I want to know officially if someone was to object at the wedding, because I ain't read that in none of the stuff that I had to study.
Right.
If someone was to actually come in, add that part, and say what the hell they supposed to say, I want to know what minister knows what's supposed to happen next because I do not know.
Well, you know you're supposed to pause for the cause, and there's supposed to be something you're supposed to address and assess the situation immediately.
Yeah, I know that, but like, can it actually stop the wedding?
It depends on what is being paused for. I mean, it could be like she's standing there with Lil Junior. You know what I'm saying?
Because I watched the wedding ceremony the other day. I don't know if it was TikTok, Instagram, but the girl walked in. He was getting married to somebody else, but she the baby mama, and he had just been with her. She said, "Really, this what the you doing?" And the lady who was getting married, her daughter looked like she was about a teenager.
All right.
She got tea off in that lady's ass. She said, "Why aren't you doing this? This is my mother wedding."
I think about it. Somebody might walk in there and be like, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I'm not really his sister. These 3 kids is his.
So I want to know, like, in the legal sense, because what if the man and the woman still want to go ahead with it, but the person who objected, what is the cause for that being in there if when they have this objection, nothing may not happen?
Well, here's the thing. That's the opportunity for the unknown to become known.
Mm-hmm.
And if nothing comes about but ignorance, that's the whole point of you having the best man in the crew.
Well, I already know you're gonna get your ass stomped out at that goddamn wedding. I was just talking about the actual legal thing, like what.
I mean, honestly, if you seen my wedding, the video from my wedding,
mm-hmm.
My pastor, when he asked that question, when me and they got married, when he asked that question, he stepped back and looked around, and he opened up his coat and went to take his hand and put inside of it, like, you better not. So
yeah, that's the kind of minister I am.
And then Uncle Bobby was sitting in the middle of the crowd out there, and he said, "All right, y'all know, you better not." You know what I'm saying? So
I think what I'm gonna try to research is why actually that was put into it.
I think it's to make the unknown known. That's the last chance you get. Anything after that, you're gonna have to show forgiveness because
really, it's speak now or forever hold your peace.
Right, because it's speak now, forever hold your peace. But remember, people didn't get married when they wrote all this stuff. People didn't get married to get divorced.
Right.
So once you get past that, baby, work it out.
Okay, now that part.
Now I do want to be at a wedding when the shit happens because I want to be able to be laughing my motherfucking ass off. Baby, I'm be there just like this. I am there with my sunflower seeds, like,
right. Okay.
Look, can y'all imagine all 3 of us being there and the shit happen? Can y'all imagine that bullshit right there? Us 3 in attendance.
Well, you know what, Meech? I already know what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna make sure don't nobody see me say it. What about the baby?
Because I don't think I want to be performing it. I wouldn't need to be in the audience. I need.
I'm gonna be like, you know, you was with Samantha Divinity.
Yeah, I'm be like, because we seen y'all.
We seen y'all.
We be like, Lawrence, you really gonna go through with this? You ain't gonna tell about that other life you got going on, or do she know? I don't want to throw him out. I want to be there for the show.
We saw you.
I'm petty. I want to see the show.
Hey, we had them services at the House of Divinity.
Baby. Listen, I swear to God, I don't know why that tickles me so much. I just.
Hey, you know what? I didn't work. You know, but well, you know what? My track record. I really didn't worry nobody. I wasn't worried about nobody saying nothing or doing nothing because my track record was something serious. It was like they pretty much know. You know what I'm saying? You know, that ain't what you want to do. Not to the old Big Red. You ain't want to do that.
Listen, when me and Brian got married, y'all know we went down to City Hall, right? And then it pissed me off because it was so many people that got married on March the 16th, 1989, that they put us in like the way you see when they do it at the big sporting events.
Right.
And it was sort of like that, but we didn't know it was going to be like that, so it kind of pissed me off.
Mm-hmm.
But when the judge asked if you have rings that you want to exchange or whatever, please take them out. God rest his soul, Brian cousin. We loved him to death. That was his favorite cousin. This nigga turned around and said, "Y'all bought rings?" Like because when he said it, you know, we was getting the rings. He told, God bless Weasel soul, because when Brian wasn't there and stuff, like when I would be home, they do not play about family. To them, family was everything. And his other cousin Boo still be telling the kids the story all the time. He was like, them motherfuckers were trying to mess with your mom while your dad was at jump school, and they thought that he had left her, and they kept fucking with it. It was the people that lived over top of her. Baby Weasel and Boo came to our house and said, pack the kids up. Y'all about to go down the projects because we about to blow this bitch off the block. Went in there, kicked that motherfucker door. Woo! No, you drinking water. You had juice twice today. Okay. But yeah, it was the most funniest thing, and it made me feel better about that day because I was like, no, the fuck, they not about to marry us like we a herd of damn cow in this bitch.
Yeah, they will.
Okay.
And so when he said that, it just brightened up the, oh God, you being attacked by the equipment?
I forgot I had to put this up. Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it was one of those things where it did lighten the mood. It was like he was like, he said, dang, y'all both rings. I think he said something like, those is nice.
Lord Jesus.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like,
and we got it on video because my grandfather had recorded it. I don't know who got that tape, but my grandfather recorded it.
Really? You need to find that because we digging and searching for what happened?
Oh, who that?
Would y'all believe
Me?
me? I told you he's trans.
I mean, he was born a woman?
Yes.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. We
And
have
you know, this
meetings,
is me all day. This is me all day.
Right. So,
See,
what happened, Mitch?
See?
So he's trans, but did he go all the way through?
He trans.
But which parts he got down there?
Don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
One
So
of
if they trans and they got the parts.
Wait a minute, no, because he did. This is something you have to understand about trans men.
Okay.
Most of the time, trans men will not opt to have bottom surgery because they have not perfected that surgery.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't look, presentable and carried on. Most of the time, through their hormonal sessions and carried on in their hormonal treatments, the clitoris will grow. Okay. Which is clits ain't nothing but little dicks anyway. Okay. So the clit will grow and it will elongate. Okay. Now I have heard, I haven't seen that, clits could get maybe up to 4 inches long.
What?
Yeah.
Well, damn. So, okay. I know Red always the asshole with the goddamn scenarios, but so that leads me to ask this question. If, like, say the surgery had been perfected and everything is just as much, would you ever consider that? Or is it in your mind? Because I'm going to tell you what, if you say in your mind that you still know that they a woman, ain't that like what the other people say?
It is. It is. And which is why the whole idea of being, I could say I'm trans attracted because I'm attracted to that. But to be sexually attracted, to go the rest of the way, I don't believe that I would, because I know that I'm strictly dickly. Okay. Now, have they had bottom surgery, whatever?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they had it and everything was working right and everything.
If we went through,
and
I did not know that they were trans,
and he was cockly broccoli, you wouldn't know.
If I did not know that they were trans, and then we had to reveal after sex or whatever, I would feel a certain way probably, but we've already had it. So it's like, wow.
Would that make you not want to do it again?
I don't know. I can't answer that because
I was going to say, because it's like the physical attraction.
Because now you're straight.
You like.
No.
No, I'm saying, as a person that look like that,
I'm gonna hang the fuck up because you starting shit.
What you saying?
I'm gonna hang the fuck up because you starting shit. As a matter of fact, I got business to take care of. So
okay, go ahead. And I know you got stuff to take care of, so y'all gotta let me know in the morning what
Hey,
happened.
No, hold on.
Or you gonna we gonna keep it? All right,
Yeah.
y'all, we leaving. Shut up, we gonna talk in a second off the thing. We love y'all.
Okay.
Hey, that's my dog right there. That nigga know me, boy.
Two left shoes, screenplay done. All right.
Okay.
Oh, you love it
I
all,
love it
Tommy?
all.
All right, I hear that.
Yeah, that's Tommy McNair. That's the name of his book, honey. Listen, I read this book. He was a guest on the show when we were just doing the audio radio portion of it. But this motherfucking book
is done.
right here.
The screenplay is done. You need some directors and producers and stuff. We got you. Baby.
Okay. This book, Bay and B. This book right here. I'm sending out the link to the interview, honey, because I'm telling y'all, child.
And I agree. But is it on Audible? You know I be busy.
Oh, I don't know if it's on the Audible, but child, this book.
Is it on Audible?
That book is just absolutely.
Get the book. It might take, it usually take me a day or two to read books, but because I be so busy, I'll be listening sometimes.
Right. But listen, I'm going to let you guys get on back into your world. Who is this? Oh, Lord. She can't be calling me here if she's trying to get in.
Phone a penis.
I do that from time to time, honey.
But I believe it's already there. Look, I believe it's already there.
Listen, honey. Okay. Now, this is my daughter.
Tonight's drink is Alabama Slammer.
Okay. What in the hell? I'm so sick of this phone.
What's wrong? Won't let you press the button?
I'm trying to get into. Okay, there we go. Thank you. You know when you press the button and carry on.
Nikki, there go the website.
Where's that?
On the bottom.
I don't see it.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm on the air. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just checking in. You know, I'm not coming in today. I thought you had done no more.
No. We're clearing up now. But I thought you was at the door at the gate trying to get in. I was like, you can't do it on this. But okay.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
All right, Tommy.
All right, good. I got my house to myself, honey. Hot damn. Let me let y'all know. Okay, anywho.
Wait a minute.
Hey, pimping ain't easy.
I see.
No, it ain't, honey. But guess what, child? Somebody got to do the work.
Somebody got to do it.
Okay. Anywho, thank you guys for all of your love and your support.
Y'all know we go off the rails. Don't act like y'all don't fucking know that, okay? You know you signed up for this shit, okay?
Thank you for all of your love and your support, my darling. Honey, listen, honey, we are going to let you guys get back into your evening and carry it on, honey. Thank you, honey, for all of your love, honey. So the way that you love us here, listen, get with your family, your friends, and carrying on, honey. Let them come on over here and tell them to like, subscribe, and love you right back, baby. Tell them to like and subscribe and to share, honey, so they can experience the joy that you feel, okay? If you hate us or thought that we were talking bullshit and carrying on and we too goddamn liberal or whatever for you, then I tell you what, honey, you can tell all your motherfucking enemies to come over here to like, subscribe, and to share, okay? Because I want you to understand something. You need to know that everything that we are doing over here through the Hardware, the Syndicate, honey, everything in any way, shape, style, form, and or fashion will move forward, darling, forward. So, darling, you may finish all of your crumpets because the tea has been dished, and you've been dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat and Aunt Nikki and the big guy ally down there, honey, the Ministerial now. Ha! Minister. Big red fella, honey, Minister Hayes. Okay. Okay. So having said all of that, my loves, thank you. And
that y'all buy because he's showing off.
All right. And scene, honey.